PL 1590 AM, Cherryville, Gastonia, Kings Mountain. Online at www.ktcbroadcasting.com.
You can book your tee times online at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden. Just go online at glenoaksgolf.com. Pick out your tee time and book it. Check out their pro shop, snack bar, driving range, and banquet hall. And memberships are available. For more information, call 828-428-2451. Or again, go online at glenoaksgolf.com and like them on Facebook too.
No matter the occasion, it's a great place to eat. That's Creekside Seafood and Steakhouse in Shelby. More and more people are finding out about this hidden treasure, where you can get two 10-ounce New York strips for $35. Price includes salad and baked potato, all hand-cut fresh daily. And their seafood is always special. Family owned and operated. The Creekside Seafood and Steakhouse, 1025 Kaiser Street off Highway 74, East in Shelby. Open Tuesday and Wednesday 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. Thursday, Friday and Saturday 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sundays from 11 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. Like them on Facebook for specials.
The Start Something New sales event is underway at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Shelby. Unlock performance. Get $3,000 total cash allowance toward the purchase of select new Dodge vehicles in dealer inventory, plus finance, and get no monthly payments for 90 days on new 2026 Dodge Durango models. See dealer for details during the Start Something New sales event going on now at Marburger Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, 1310 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. There's nothing like cash in your pocket, especially if you can turn your scrap into cash with the help of Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling in Gastonia. For over 25 years, this locally family-owned and operated business has been giving some of the best prices for scrap. They take tungsten scrap carbide, as well as stainless steel, aluminum, copper, and brass. Need help? Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling will supply you with a roll-off container to help make your recycling easy. Turn your scrap into cash with the help of Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling. 305 Dogwood Street in Gastonia. Call 704-827-9468. Online at GastonUsedAutoPartsAndRecycling.com. Start off 2026 with a new Ford from Classic Ford of Shelby. Ready, set, Ford F-150 trucks. Doing beats dreaming with a Ford F-150. Get the truck you need to get the job done at Classic Ford of Shelby. Ready, set, outrun ordinary with a new Ford electric SUV. And ready, set, and head for the hills. Roam, sweet Rome with a new Ford Bronco. Ready, set, pre-owned. They've got them waiting for you at Classic Ford. 1775 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at ClassicFordofShelby.com.
There are better-known tractors in the world than Coyote. Ones with bigger names, longer histories, more popular hats, cute toy lines. But there's not a single tractor ever been built that's better equipped to do the dirty work. So we'll let the others keep their squeaky clean images, and we'll focus on what really matters. Coyote. We dig dirt.
Your Coyote dealer is Weston Sales, Highway 18 North, the 27 West intersection in Vail.
before our very eyes.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I am the incredible man. I only do things incredible can. Cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me. Cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do. When you wanna be me instead of you. Cause I am still on beat. Showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me. Cause
basketball's a law. Wolfpack supporters go crazy every fall. When the pack runs on the court, you hear a mighty roar. You'd think the roof was caving in every time the Wolfpack scores. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win. No doubt about it. Listen close, my friend. I feel sorry for any team that comes to the Wolfpack Den. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack Den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win. No doubt about it. Listen close, my friend.
Welcome to another Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin the Boss Hastings, Chip Green, Jack Carter, Tom the Bulldog Cinephony, JP as always, and we're waiting for, as always, Will Hitman Boykins. So he'll be here eventually, probably. We're just waiting for him. Y'all on, or you just want me to keep talking? Okay, well, I'll just keep talking until y'all.
All across the Tar Heel state.
Tar Heels on the run. Trimble to the cup, layup, counted in the foul.
This is Carolina basketball.
Long rainbow 3-0, but net from the rookie. Out to Trimble. He'll try another triple. Counted.
The home of the 6-time national champions.
Drives and hammers it home. Hello, you fella.
This is your radio home for the Tar Heels.
On Carolina Country WCSL and on The Boss WOHS.
I'm Lon Helton, inviting you to join me as I count down the top 30 country hits in the USA. And for the second week as my co-host, it's Blake Shelton, who's already back to work in Las Vegas.
It's fun. I actually have my own little green room. We'll go back there and have a drink. It's like, I call it my office.
That's Blake Shelton this week on Country Countdown USA.
Wednesday at 1 p.m. on WCSL 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, and KTCBroadcasting.com.
Make 2026 the year you move into your new home from Oakwood Homes in Shelby. As a matter of fact, 4 are set up and ready. 1 is on Ashland Court in Shelby and 3 in Drake Circle in Shelby. Yes, set up, ready to move into. See Oakwood Homes for the details. And if you have land, check out the great deals on the lot. Down payments have been reduced. Move into your new Oakwood home today. That's Oakwood Homes of Shelby, 1839 East Dixon Boulevard. Online at oakwoodhomesofshelby.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk again. And do I have? Yeah,
there we go. You got a snatch it?
Yeah.
Let's try it again.
I can hear you now.
All right, we got everybody. So the key, guys, and I win the Idiot of the Day award, is you have to press the on button on the master volume. We all have our own little mic volumes. We got everything. We all had our buttons pushed, that button pushed, 9 other buttons pushed, except the main button, and that was all on me.
Kevin was like me at the basketball game at the beginning. Forgot which cord goes in which hole.
At least it was plugged in. Yeah, so apologize about that, folks at home. We do have a big day ahead of us. We've got big PGA Tour golfing news. We've got big NASCAR playoff news. Yeah. Talk about it. Daytona.
Yeah, they're changing that a little bit, aren't they?
Yeah. Then we also got NFL playoffs to break down today. That's going to be fun. And we've got to preview the NCAA championship. And then we'll sprinkle in maybe a little college and NBA basketball as well, some fun tweets and more for everybody. But thanks for tuning in. This is Saturday Shock Joxx. I'm Kevin Hastings along with Chip Carter. Thompson and Funny, JP's there in the middle. He's running the board. You'll see Will the Thrill get here at some point.
Eventually.
He's
he's about
we would say he's avoiding the Bears talk, but, this is the over-under on Will getting here is at 8-11. So
He's about to take the over. Yeah,
he's getting close to the over, so we'll see if he can beat 8-11.
We might have to put Kelly Trapuka in that seat here in just a minute.
All right, I do want to thank.
Or what? How did he say? Trapuka?
He said he can't say it. He admitted it. So y'all make fun of him. I can't say it. So,
he did admit it.
Breakfast brought to you by McDonald's of Cherryville. Stop by breakfast, lunch, and dinner, especially when you go out to the ball games and here in town. Stop by, get your bag of McDonald's, and head out to the ballpark and watch the kiddos play. I had an egg and cheese biscuit this morning. Chip, what'd you have?
I'm enjoying my new favorite, my McChicken biscuit.
Tommy?
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin, a coffee, and a hash brown.
JP, how's it going in there? What you got?
I got a sausage biscuit.
All right, JP got some breakfast this morning, and all of that, folks, from McDonald's here in Cherryville. And again, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, we do talk all those sports. We're going to cover all that today, and as much as we can, have a little fun with it as well. And so we'll start. I guess I'm going to put Chip on the hot seat to start us off here in the first day. We're going to get off our. So NASCAR hadn't started during the season. We'll start with NASCAR. So we're going to start with two things here on the show. We're going to talk a little PGA Tour and the Brooks Koepka live situation, and then we're going to talk a little NASCAR playoff situation as well. Playoffs. Yeah, we're going to talk playoffs. Let's start. I tell you what. Let's start with the playoffs for our NASCAR fans listening. Online on the radio that was just listening to our morning NASCAR show before this show starts. All right, here we go. They are getting rid of the playoff system, the eliminations, and which is the one thing that I'm happy about this. This is almost the exact format. I'm sure there's little small points like I don't understand the number of points that goes everywhere. I'm not going to be picky about that, but when you tell me 26 regular season, 10 to go, reset, and there should be. I don't know about the seeding, who gets how many points for what, who's for season wins or any of that. We're going to go over that here in just a second. But I am happy, and I think Mark Martin and some of the old guys, they want the 36 points race. But I see the point of resetting it, and seeding them and giving them extra points, just like all the other sports do. You're
right.
home.
I was getting ready to say that's what everybody does. Yeah.
Right. That don't want to be like other sports. And my thing was the elimination of guys. I didn't like that, and the automatic win to the next round because you can wreck one, and the guy can wreck out, and then you go wreck second, or or if you're dead last in the standings, go second, and then win the next 7 races, and then you weren't the champion in that format.
One thing that had been brought up about that, I read the article when this news was released this week that I had not thought about, because I liked the emphasis on winning that they had done, but if you win like the first race of a round, first round, they were basically that team was using the rest of the races to prep, basically just to prep. And you can make the argument that they have that advantage now because they know they're in, but still, they're not giving their best in those other races, and I see the issue with that basically.
So Thomas says the field sizes for the Chase in each series remain the same. Top 16 drivers in the Cup, 12 in the O'Reilly, 10 in the trucks. But all drivers qualify based on regular season points. The winning or in rule that provided regular season winners and automatic playoff berths is no more. So the SVGs of the world will have to get more points and work for that. So some of the folks weren't.
Somewhere Terry is smiling right now.
Like, and my point, I guess y'all would agree with us too. There's 16 drivers. You can't let the one road guy in there to see if he can knock some people off or do whatever. But
although
just a weird
argument could be made. I mean, he won more races than anybody else going to the playoffs last year. So I see both sides of it. They're just trying to find a happy balance, I guess, and making sure that if you had a good. Oh, and in related news, Jimmy Johnson's going to come out of retirement now because this is his format. No, I'm just kidding.
He actually is.
Oh, is he really?
He's going to. He is. He announced he's going to drive a truck, one truck race. Something like that. He's going to do something. That was Tony Stewart is too. Stewart's going to be a Daytona racing. I think the trucks. Mm-hmm. So it's funny you said that there is a. But yeah, that was one of Jimmy's main formats, and then when they ended up changing it because they were kind of Doing pretty well with that. Let's see. Points will be reset for each series. Chase Field with a 25-point premium awarded to the regular season champion. The top seeds will start the Chase with 2,100 points, 2,075 for second seed, and 2,065 for third, and a 5-point drop for each seed after. Race winners, go ahead.
So it's like a semi reset, not a complete, like we're going to eliminate people like the NFL playoffs. So it doesn't matter if you're just like had a couple of bad races, you're not going to be dropped like you were before.
Right. Yep. If you've made the playoffs, you still got up until you're mathematically eliminated, you still got a chance.
So race winners collect 55 points now, a 15-point increase over the previous system. Points awards for all the other positions, stage results remain the same, but bankable playoff points are no longer part of the format. The Cup Series Chase spans the final 10 races of the season, 9 chases for the O'Reilly and 7 for the Craftsman trucks. The driver with the most points at the end of the season will be the series champion. So everyone's saying, if you look over the last few years, Kyle Larson would have been the big winner under this system. Maybe, maybe not. You know, you can't. It's hard to go look back and say if I did this system, because you were raced completely different.
Your strategy is different.
Right,
yeah.
Right. You know, race to race, and like you said, if you won a race, and you might take the next 2 races off. But the old way, you wouldn't have took those 2 races off. You'd had more points.
It was basically an expanded version, you know, and I saw this up close. One of my birthdays, my loving wife, was able to get us tickets to the All-Star race in Charlotte when it was still in Charlotte. And so this is very early. I don't even know if we were married yet, but it used to be what they were doing in the playoffs the past few years is basically like an expanded version of the All-Star race, and I saw it up close because that night when I went, Jimmy Johnson won the first segment. Mm-hmm. The other 2 segments going into the final, he was a quarter of a lap behind everybody else. He just didn't want his car to get messed up, and I'm like, that's what you're talking about here in an expanded version over races. You win a race and you're in. Why are you gonna risk anything in the next few races? Or it gives you a chance to kind of experiment with stuff in these next 2 or 3 races before the next round. So I see you're not getting the most competitive product from the guys that are in the playoffs with the system as it was the past few years.
Morning, Will Boykins is here. About to eat his biscuit. What'd you order this morning?
I got a.
Did you turn your mic on?
Same thing.
Yeah, he's good. He's on.
Okay.
I got the same thing. I usually get chicken, egg, and cheese from McDonald's, and also divine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys, the mystery's been solved. We know why Chip landed his lady and has a litter of children. She saw him bare chest at a NASCAR race.
Sure was.
One time, Tommy. And
Can't resist.
There are so many thousand women across the South that have fell in love with their man bare chested at a NASCAR race.
I can tell you one thing for sure. I did not pull a Brian Branch at the NASCAR race.
Put that bird away.
Oh, man.
All right, so
That's funny.
There's the points set up for next year. So, any other comments or questions before we move on?
I miss old racing.
Well, I mean, it's not like it used to be, like where it was just a whole season. Whoever had the most points wins. But so you do have a separate stage, just like every other sport says. Okay, here's the cutoff. Now it's the best of the best going to race against each other. But with the analogy that you were giving me, it's kind of like a team. It's like, okay, well, I know I've got the division sewed up in week 17, in week 15. Couple weeks before the season ends, so I'm just gonna play some backups, and it's not gonna be a good product. I mean, I'd be kind of pissed off if I had a ticket to that game, and like all the starters are resting.
Well, yeah.
So
you're a Chase Elliott fan. You show up.
Right. I'm a Chase Elliott fan. You just gotta kind of cruise around,
not doing anything.
So, like, I 100% get it. I think it makes it more exciting, more competitive.
I think that they're trying, and PGA is having the same issue. They continue to kind of go back and forth on, they want to make sure the entire playoff format is competitive, while at the same time their preference would be whoever wins the last race wins the championship. And so you saw them swing that, the pendulum swung that direction the past few years, and now they're trying to, but they it didn't produce the best product that in their minds over the span of the entire playoffs. So they're kind of pulling that back. Give it about 3 or 4 years, people are going to complain because we're going to have 2 or 3 or 4 champions that aren't very they're not very competitive in the last.
They don't win a lot of races.
Or they're not competitive in the last race of the year, but they still win. You're going to have people be complaining about that. It's a common with these types of playoff formats where it's not a team versus a team beating you to win a series or win a game.
It's not like we can put 2 guys out there.
Exactly.
And
This is the challenge you get with like a multi-field playoff system.
It's different.
Sorry about that, guys. I should turn my mic off when I turned it. I tried to get my headphone. Yeah, y'all cannot hear what I was hearing. This little thing's been blown out. So I couldn't even. It just sounds like a bunch of robots in my ear talking.
We sound like that every week.
Probably. But
not robots.
So let's move on just a little bit and over to. I'm going to let Chip do his best to break down, and everyone wants to know what's happened here with the Brooks Koepka situation, where he looks like going to be maybe returning to the PGA Tour. PGA created some new rules. My thing from the beginning of it was weird how they could kick you out for not playing there, how you get suspended for not playing there. Like, you know, if you're in the NBA and you're like, I want to go, if Luka Doncic says, you know, I'm going to go play in the Euro League for 2 years, the NBA is not going to say, well, you're suspended for 5 because you signed for them. They're like, come back as soon as you can.
Yeah, if that was the case, Michael Jordan would have never been able to come back after baseball.
Right, it's just the weirdest thing. Why the PGA, like, to me, and it's always, you know, Chip.
Because it was a new competitive, you know, there's a new.
They were doing it business wise as opposed to
right.
What a normal rational person would do, and I you know.
Well, and part of that too, Kevin, Liv was.
That's a WWE wrestling move. Hey, you're going to Nitro. You can't come back to WWE ever. Sorry, Sting. And then when you do come back, we're going to embarrass you.
Liv was setting. Part of it was Liv was posturing themselves as a right. It wasn't like the European Tour. Mm-hmm. They weren't where the European Tour is trying to set up a partnership with the DP World Tour, which used to be the European Tour and PGA, are now working kind of in partnership.
So basically, if they don't have their hands in the cookie jar. The PGA didn't like it. That's where we're going with.
And they were trying to protect their product, I think.
Well, I get that. So. But the whole suspending a guy thing is just the weirdest, like how they did that. Like, again, Chip, to me, and again, and it's also like NASCAR, like golf, you have to qualify to get in. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know there was rules like but you can't qualify.
Yeah.
I mean, that's discrimination. That's almost like, Tiger, you can't play at Augusta, you can't sit at Fuzzy Zella's table. You know what I mean? Like, well, what are we doing here saying you can't come play in my club because you went and played somewhere else? And they're letting Brooks in, and then some guy played some guy hit 10 strokes or 10 shots at a YouTube tournament, and he was suspended by the PGA for years. Mm-hmm. So it's and they're picking and choosing, and I'll let Chip explain it. What a lot of PGA fans are mad about. They just basically made up rules that says if Brooks Koepka wants to come back, he can come back. But nobody else can.
Basically, they measured it on success. They made it a success-based exception, okay, and they went back to. There's some questions about how they determined this figure. They if you've won a major or the Players Championship going back to 2022, you were eligible to. When we're currently on Live, you were.
So they just thought up a BS rule to get him back in. They invented a Koepka rule.
So there's four. There's four.
That's basically what it is.
There's 4 individuals that would qualify.
Right.
Koepka, and basically it's the players that the PGA would want back.
Yeah.
Koepka, Bryson, John Rahm, and Cameron Smith.
Yeah.
Those are the 4. And
Tom, they told all the people that can't quite be on the PGA to kick rocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what they did.
Well, it kind of reminds me.
Basically, those guys are kind of, I would say, are any of them that would be kind of successful besides those 4? I know there was one guy, I can't remember his name, that won by every LIV tournament.
Joaquin Neiman.
There you go.
Yeah.
There was it reminds me of about 10, 12 years ago, I applied for a job, which I had the certification. and then was told, "Oh, wait a minute, you need this one too." It's like
that wasn't on the job description.
It's like we're gonna kick you out because we have somebody else in mind. It's so fun because that's what it reminds me of. It's like, well, we'll think of a special qualification, and it's just such political BS. You know what I mean? We want to operate under the ruse that we're being fair, and when we're not being fair, and it's laughable. It's like, why can't people see through? It's just laughable.
I think, you know, Thomas, the people that have all the like them that have and politicians that have the audacity, you know, they're just BSing to your face.
Oh, I know.
And the college football community, and just look at everyone's face and just say it flat out loud to everybody. I did not have relations with that woman.
You would have been
lie to America's face.
You would have enjoyed class the other day, Kevin. We were talking about elitism, and I said, "Why is the college football playoff elitism?" And then one kid said, "Well, I guess because it's like all these rich people get in a little room and decide who's going to go to the college football playoff." Bingo. I was like, that kid's going to make a 5 on the AP exam. He understands what elitism is. But like so many of the kids don't watch football like you would think they would.
Right.
And NASCAR and all this stuff we're talking about, and golf and all this stuff we're talking about. But that's definitely like an elitist move by the PGA. We're going to make a special rule. Like, so a few little nerds are going to come in here. We're going to make a special rule for this special person.
And the rule ends on February 2nd, by the way, Tom.
Yeah.
It's a 3-week rule.
It reminds me of the school system.
Yeah.
How they're going to get their preferred people.
The ironic part is, too, that, again, and this is where people, especially, this adds to this level of questioning it, because it goes back to 2022. Now, PGA Tour can make the argument, okay, this is the year that LIV really started to kind of become a reality or come to fruition.
Tom's gonna like this.
If you go back 1 year, there's one other player that's eligible based on winning a major. Phil Mickelson won the PGA Championship in 2021. If they had gone back to 2021,
but we don't want him because 2022. We remember 2021. Who remembers anything?
No, it's not.
That's just so far. That's so long ago. We can't remember. But 2022 is like clear as a bell.
Well, and the conspiracy theorists are saying that's not even the motivation, because Phil are saying is the ringleader who got everything going.
He's not coming back. He don't want to come back. He's made enough money, won enough tournaments that he don't want to come play whatever the Queen's Cup here in Charlotte is, whatever we want to call it, the Wells Fargo. Like, let me go play whatever this is. He wants to, he's old enough, and kind of like Brooks was, he wants to play the majors and do that and make money. And
well, Bryson and Rahm and Smith have all come out saying they do not intend to leave. Now, Bryson's situation is he posted a cryptic message on X this week, though, with like an exit sign behind him. And he's got an immense amount of leverage because of his internet fame. And so he's in his last, the rumor is he's in his last year of his contract with LIV. You don't know what's true and what's not on social media anymore. I saw a post, and this could be AI generated, that he could be asking anywhere to $500 million for a contract extension.
Well, I was about to say, we just hadn't heard what they're offering.
Right.
We've heard that, I'm posturing, or if he was leaving, he'd be leaving these 2 weeks, right? I think. So that's his shot. I think he's negotiating with that chip.
Or he's using it as leverage to see how good of a deal he can get. I have a hard time. I know the PGA Tour is saying this window closes February 2nd. I have a hard time seeing especially Bryson or Rahm, if they call the PGA Tour office March the week before Augusta this year, and they're like, guys, I think I want to get out. I have a hard time them not entertaining them, at least having a discussion with them. I'm not going to speak for the tour. But,
so for our radio folks, I know you can't see what we have on the screen here on YouTube. We are all live on YouTube every Saturday. Watch it. We are live on YouTube, Rumble, and Facebook. The repercussions estimated between 50 to 85 million in potential lost earnings over the next 5 years. I don't know how they estimated that. 5 million charitable contribution. So Tom, if I got to come back to the PGA, I got to give $5 million up. Mm-hmm. What does that got to do with the PGA? Forfeiture of any player equity shares. I get that, I guess.
That's where they're getting the 50 to 85 million.
Ineligibility of the for the 100 million FedEx Cup bonus program in this.
Although, in a little caveat to that, the Tour Championship it was announced this week. The Tour Championship winnings are not included in that $100 million FedEx Cup bonus. So if Kevin Brooks makes it to the Tour Championship and wins, and he still gets that $10 million bonus from there. So I mean, it's there. The Tour had to do something to show support for those players, the Rorys, the Jordans, the guys the Scotties that stayed loyal and didn't take the money. So there's got to be some type of temporal, practical, or material penalty for these guys coming back. And I think this is a good compromise. I think this is for you're staying loyal to the guys that stayed the whole time. They've got more skin in the game and get more money paid back for them based on the success of the tour that Brooks isn't eligible for.
This is the most WWE stuff I've ever. This is worse than NASCAR. Golf has eclipsed any type of almost, and NASCAR is just a family doing it. And these jokers, everything they do is ridiculous. How about, and no surprise to Chip or anyone who might know this when I say this out loud, Wyndham Clark's not happy.
Yeah.
That man's never happy. If you ever watch him on TV, he's breaking clubs, hitting things. He's the one that sat next to me he sat from me to Will on the 18th tee, and he just sat there. He sat there. It was his turn to tee. He had the honors. That means he beat the guy he's playing with. The other guy's standing there waiting on him. Swear to God, Will just sits down there.
Don't forget, Kevin. He's also the one that Oakmont told not to come back until he sent an apology the week of the U.S. Open. That's right.
I didn't know
he broke a locker.
He already hit the sign the whole 2 holes before.
He broke a locker in Oakmont's legendary locker room, and Oakmont said, "That's fine, son. Don't come back till you apologize."
He parred 17 and walked up, sat next to me, and pouted for a minute until they made him stand up and tee off. Like the starter's like, "Gotta go."
I don't think he achieved, after winning the U.S. Open a couple years ago. I don't think he achieved the level of success last year he wanted to. I'll put it that way.
No. All right. Well, anything else, Chip?
That's about it. We've covered it.
All right, we come back. We've got NBA and NCAA basketball to talk about. The national championship game is this week. NFL and more, ktcbroadcasting.com.
Has just received a huge shipment of lures. Come check them out before you head to the lake. See the new Hinge Minnows by Yamamoto. Also, the VMC Minnow Shaker Jigs and the Queen Tackle Ghost Lures. Also, see the new Hank Cherry Rake Rods by Level and the Ace Crappie Rod and the Daiwa Totola Rods. See Guy Aker about the new Abu Garcia Reels, the Great Outdoors, Highway 150 East in Cherryville, right behind McDonald's, online at teamgreatoutdoors.com. The Clay Barnett Funeral Home in Shelby gives you 5 reasons to choose aquamation over cremation. Aquamation is a gentle, dignified process. It's a process that uses 95% water instead of fire. 20% more ash remains are returned to the family. It is a green process with no emissions and no harmful greenhouse gases. And aquamation prices start at $25.95, and payment plans are available with credit approval. Consider aquamation, exclusively offered by Clay Barnett Funeral Home. Online at claybarnett.com with locations at 303 Pfeiffer Road, Kings Mountain, and 1401 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
You could be our special Valentine's sweetheart. Register to win a $500 Valentine's shopping spree. You could also win a dinner for 2, roses, candy, and jewelry. All you have to do is register at one of our participating merchants, including Cummings Furniture on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at Pro Wellness Chiropractic on Clark Drive in Lincoln, at the Pancake House on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, at the Chuck Wagon Grill, Highway 27 East in Lincoln, at Thelma Lou's Barbecue on College Road in Shelby, at Century Drug Center on East Main Street in Boger City, and on Highway 27 South in Stanley, at Classic Ford Sales and Classic Ford Service on West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and at Oakwood Homes on Highway 74 Bypass East in Shelby. Grand prize drawing will be Friday, February 13th. Register today. You could be our 2026 Valentine's sweetheart.
Card Guys Incorporated in Gastonia has some New Year repos on trailers and Liberty Sheds. Like new, but priced to sell. Save a bundle of money on repos today. Also, get ready for spring with a new golf cart. Buy now and get 0% financing. Come on in for all the details. And Card Guys Incorporated has rental on trailers and Liberty Sheds. That's Card Guys Incorporated, 109 Crowders Creek Road at the intersection of Highway 321 South in Gastonia. Online at carguysinc.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Out with Kevin and the gang.
All right, welcome back to the show. There's JP. Good morning, JP. Doing good?
I'm all right.
I'm all right. I can't get more than that out of it.
He carried the show the first segment.
Can y'all hear him?
Can y'all hear me?
Can y'all hear him? I told you, my headphones are.
I can't hear him.
So
Yes.
The way you're echoing in my ear, I can barely hear. But I hear you better out of my regular ear, actually. Jack your microphone up there a little bit. Good morning, everybody. NCAA College Football Championship Monday night.
I wasn't even close.
How was all of our picks so far this year in college football? We're down to one game.
We are down to one game. Will's national championship pick didn't even survive. No, I know we'll give him a chance to. He had Ole Miss winning the whole thing. Tommy and I both picked Indiana to win it all. We can change these picks, I guess, at this point. And Kevin's gonna stick with the ACC, which I'm picking Indiana, but I would love, after the year the ACC, the hate that ACC has got this year in college football, it would just be so fitting if Miami won the national championship. I'm not going to be hurt by either one of these teams winning the national championship this year.
They say Indiana's coach is like the hottest coach on the market for some of these NFL teams right now.
He's not going anywhere.
He's not. No, he just resigned, of course.
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean anything, but
that just means that if the team wants him bad enough, they'll buy him out.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I think Cignetti could do a pro team, but I mean, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he's got like, what, $8 or $9 million. He's probably going to get another raise. I think they're going to win Monday night. But, I mean, it's just, why, I think a lot of guys make the mistake of leaving a good situation.
Right. Yeah. Well,
I think it's a good situation.
I talked to a guy at work about this, Tom, and if I'm him, and this is just me thinking about legacy, if he goes through and wins this national championship, and that's all, I mean, that already puts you in rarefied air. But for me, I'm like, I want to keep this thing going. I want to see if I can win back to back.
You won it in Indiana.
Yes. Yes.
You didn't go to USC. You didn't go to Notre Dame. You didn't go to LSU.
You made this program.
You went to Indiana.
You didn't go to LSU when you had a team going to the
This is your program. You built this program.
Who hadn't won the Big Ten since like the 60s, hadn't beat Ohio State in 38 years. I mean, all this stuff that he accomplished there. I mean, a lot of people don't like him because the guy is kind of a prick, for a lot of better words. But it's, if you can do it, it's not, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's one thing being a prick and you don't know what you're doing. But this guy is like, arguably, I'd say he's the best coach in college football.
He's showing it this year.
I mean, he's probably not a guy I want to sit down and have a cheeseburger with, but he's a heck of a football coach. I'm not going to take anything away from him.
I'm not a fan of this, but I wouldn't mind having the cheeseburger. I think because what I've heard about, what I've talked about, is he has. He's one of these. He's got these two personas. He's got that public persona that he wants to, Ohio State stinks and all that stuff. Although it wasn't quite that.
No.
Wasn't quite that. That sanitized. But everybody talks about you get him away from the cameras. He's pretty laid back dude.
I'd probably argue that, but he.
I don't know if laid back's the best word, but just
he. The Google me comment. Google me. Yeah. Like, oh, shut up, man. Google you.
Well, this fan.
I mean, but I tell you, after what he's done, I guess he shut up all the critics. I'll say that.
He has turned a basketball school into a football school. The football
program
having more success than the basketball program right now.
They'll probably use a little bit of that money they've made this year to buy a basketball player or two, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you they will.
So this guy here, so we just talked NASCAR all the time in the college football real quick. He says that the way they should do the NASCAR playoffs is they should get a 13-member committee to pick the 12 best drivers. And then the top driver from at least 5 different teams are automatically in. So we do. They're talking about
elitism,
college football style.
You've got to make sure that there's a driver from Hendrick.
Dale Jr. would have made it every year.
You got to make sure. You got to make sure. Yeah, he would. You got to make sure JGR's represented.
I mean, he did anyway.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He just didn't. Once he got to the playoffs, he didn't necessarily compete.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if looking for college football tweets here for you guys. Do some fun tweets for you. Pick this game and talk about it.
That's an irony. How much hate SVG gets for being a road course specialist when you can make the argument that Dale Jr. was a super speedway restrictor plate specialist, and the fans adored him for it.
Well, they adored him what his name was.
Yeah, that too.
The Indiana conspiracy about them using
They're not using it. I mean, everybody's using AI in some capacity anyway.
things. So they this guy. So it's almost like Indiana knows what play look like it's coming almost every down. I think they've picked off 4 or 5 passes on the first drives this year. The first play of the season, Tom, they gave up an 80-yard touchdown to like Norfolk State or somebody. That team is not on the software that the other teams use. So they're claiming that Indiana has hacked this software. It says they've been hacking the VEO Pixelet software to watch practice films of other teams, but they've infiltrated the cloud-based system with teams keep their game plans on, including opening scripts. That's how they've jumped all these first routes and pick sixes. They know every sign. Even the other coaches are saying they know all our signs. So there's the Indiana conspiracy on why Signetti's
I didn't think
so
they did that. I thought the sign stealing was dead because they got the microphone in the quarterback's helmet now, right? Right? The Connor Stallions is extinct now, right? Because they can communicate through the headset to the quarterback, right? That's what I thought.
So,
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
That's not. I'm not.
The quarterback now. The quarterback now.
Signs into the
Right, because the quarterback in college used to couldn't do that. That's why the conspiracy was when Ohio State played Michigan and Julian Sayans mysteriously the coach's microphone quit working at Michigan, and that's why it's like, well, why did you guys have it? Like, it seemed like it didn't bother you that bad because they worked on it that week in practice because they anticipated Sharon Moore, who, what an honest guy that guy is, would tamper with it. You know, what a guy. He's an angel. He would never do anything like that. But that's what they, they can. They're supposed to be able to communicate through the headset. Now they don't need all the sign stealing and all that stuff.
I fixed it. Talk now, Will.
Okay.
I had Tom and Will switched it over there.
What?
And so I had y'all in wrong.
Over
here. So I had Tom, because usually I've got to turn Tom down and Will up.
Kevin, if it's too complicated for you, why don't you read the directions for you?
Well, that's why they're color-coded wires. You got orange and green, and Will's is orange, and you're the green.
Don't you hate it? It's like, when your dad tried to get something to work and he wouldn't read the directions because he was your dad. And it's just like that. Just read the directions. I don't need that.
You're supposed to put it together. You're supposed to put it together halfway through.
That was me. Like every Christmas when my kids were little, you gotta pull it out and be like, why don't you just
read the directions?
Almighty. Come up with this extra.
Listen, I have never once.
We're gonna put in new microphones on a live show. Gonna read the directions. Now we're good.
I've never once seen a Christmas movie where Santa Claus reads the directions or the elves. So Dad don't need to either. All right, this will be the first Adidas national champion. We have an Adidas on Adidas uniform matchup. So no matter what, Adidas will win the national championship since 1998.
Told you MJ should have gone Adidas shoes.
When Bessemer City's Philip Crosby led the Tennessee Volunteers to a national championship over the Florida State Seminoles.
The year after Peyton left.
Yep.
That's T. Martin, wasn't it?
Yep. That loser that talks like Ace Ventura and Pet Detective after he was gone, T. Martin won the national championship. You know that story, Will? That's a fun one. The Mannings like to sweep that one under the rug. Can confirm 3. If you don't know what I'm talking about, folks, go look up Peyton Manning trainer. Peyton Manning trainer's room. That's all you need to know at Tennessee.
He's kind of hung up on that story.
I am, because they put him on TV and never talk about it. He talked with his butt like Ace Ventura, Tom, to the trainer. And Archie sued the school to wipe it up under. It's all silent. Will, did you know that? Did you know that, Will? You did not know. Yeah, that's what Peyton Manning did to the
Why
trainer.
would you want to do something that to anybody? I mean, why would you want to do that?
If you've seen Ace Ventura, you know what I'm
So-
talking about. It's in the police department.
Yeah, but it's like, why would you?
Yeah, I mean,
What's if anybody does it, I'm just
at all
like,
costs.
what's your end game?
At all costs.
What is the
We are
result?
we're talking about a college football player, and we forget. I mean,
I'm talking about Peyton Manning.
right? But he was.
You should know that story, though.
Yeah.
Correct? You should know that story. Whether or not you want to judge him or not, people should know that story. And the fact that people don't is what makes me mad.
Oh, okay.
You see what I mean? People don't know that. You can ask a lot of people about Peyton Manning, that Peyton Manning fans, big Peyton Manning fans, they don't know that story. Same thing with Greg Olsen. They nominated him Man of the Year. You heard his rap album? No, sir. He can't stand near my wife or daughters or anyone, children. Would you let him near any of the Olsens? How about his rapist little brother? Would you allow any of the Olsens to hang out with the Carter family? They're not coming over for Thanksgiving to my house if you know anything about the Olsens.
But
I'll put it
like,
that way.
if you Google Peyton Manning teabag, it comes up. Documents reveal Peyton Manning accuser called sexual assault crisis center report 1990. So you can hear it on Shock Jocks, but you won't hear it on ESPN.
No, they're not going to. During the Manning cast, they're not going to talk about the Ace Ventura move. So here's big news. South Carolina might be coming back to the ACC. Gamecocks, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, and folks, the Florida Gators.
You've been talking about it for a few months now, Kevin.
Are talking about coming to the ACC.
Nobody
leaving. They're just going to expand.
They saw them. The system brought Texas in, and Oklahoma, and whoever wants to be on the conference, and they're Florida, Mississippi, South Carolina. Like,
Do they really want to fly across country to play? We got 3 schools in California.
That's gonna be an ACC. Well, you talk about that, yeah. Any coast conference.
Any coast conference. Any coast conference.
Is that
including the Gulf Coast?
Well, see, you can't make fun of the Big Ten anymore because remember Terry used to always make fun of them.
The Big
because
20.
there's like the
Big 20.
So it's like, why are you calling yourself the Big Ten when there's like 16 teams?
Now
the Atlantic Coast Conference does include California and Stanford too, right?
What did Archie Bunker say? I like my ocean where the sun comes up, not ocean where the sun goes down.
be careful quoting Archie Bunker on the air.
I'd like to hear his take on the Peyton situation.
Just remember, that was the 70s, Chip. You could get by with Archie Bunker in the 70s.
That's a great show, man. It's a great show.
If you understand like what it was poking fun
right,
at, it's a great show.
It's so good.
But if you're just like too literal, you like I can
or don't have a sense of humor.
Like you could understand where that show was going, but still be careful.
Yeah, nowadays half the audience should be triggered after about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, they couldn't watch nothing.
No.
The stuff we grew up watching.
In living color, in living color. Could you see these guys watching in living color?
Look, we watched Fred Sanford before they started bleeping words.
My God. Could you imagine Men's on Football or the Homeboy Shopping Network? I mean, or Homie the Clown? Oh my God. Nobody knows about that stuff anymore. We used to roll watching that in high school. Oh, can't do it anymore. No. Somebody be triggered.
And the last show like that was Chappelle's show.
Well, that's what I was about. What Chip just said. Our generation was Chappelle's show. And my wife makes the comment all the time. If a lot of these younger kids, if they would just sit down and watch Chappelle's show and South Park, and watch those two shows, just spend a weekend watching those. A lot of them will grow a few hairs on their chest and grow up and quit being babies.
Quit being a baby. Quit being triggered by everything.
I'm not worried about your feelings. I'm not worried about your feelings.
Facts don't care about your
feelings.
All
right, so this is me talking to my nephew about, hey man, quarterbacks, NIL, instant quarterbacks, $1 million for quarterback. That's on the low end. Running backs, $150,000. Wide receivers 1, 2, and 3 they're going for $100,000. Interior offensive line $150,000. Interior defensive line $100,000. And offensive tackles $250,000.
If I'm wide receiver 1, I'm upset if I'm getting the same amount as wide receiver 3.
Right. Asking for less.
Don't you pay me the same as that slot receiver? Give me.
Now that's what's over the table.
Yeah, the defensive line. I know one defensive line, and I'm not gonna say it, but he signed for a lot more than that.
All right.
Yeah, print that out. Give that to your nephew.
Well,
highlight that top number.
Well, so one of the things talking about that with the kids and everything is I think if you can throw a football and spin a football, you should keep trying to throw it as long as someone makes you stop. Lamar Jackson, throw it till you throw it.
Yep.
To the NFL, if somebody in the NFL says no, Bill Cowher tells Cordell go play wide receiver. Chaz, they run you out of town. Well, they didn't run you out of town. They made him go play linebacker. But spin it until you can spin it. Luke Kuechly, pretty good, right?
Yeah.
How much do you think he made in his career?
$10 million.
It's more than that.
He makes some money off the CPI.
I would have already been wrong.
$63 million in his career.
I was going to say 50 million.
$63 million in his career. I know it was a short career. What, 9 years, something like that?
That's a decent amount for the amount of time he played.
But you know what? Luke Kuechly could have probably made that being a gigolo in the greater Charlotte. I'm just saying.
You made more money being a host.
Lane Kiffin's
I
trying.
knew you were
He's
going.
trying. But Lane's getting paid way more than Kuechly's got paid.
I'm just telling you.
Lane's getting like $12 million a
wait
year.
for somebody to go there.
I'm just telling you, the ladies love Kuechly, man. That's all I'm going to say, man.
Boy, your name
Not as much as McCaffrey, but
McCaffrey could have probably made $100 million. Just in the Charlotte metro area.
just stop playing football and start.
Just in the show. If those two guys would have went in together and had a business, neither one of them would have had to worry about playing football.
We'd have had to call them hoes.
It's a business opportunity, Will.
Hey, I'm just telling you.
Kuechly and his associates made $63 million in his career. He got concussed, hitting linemen every play. If they're running it, obviously, you know what I mean. Pass, he's dropping back, obviously. But what I mean is that his job was inherently, and being on the football field, you two know, I always feel bad for the running backs because they're the ones taking the beat more than anybody. And they come back and they just and then you're like, give them the ball again.
That's what I was going to say. I think running backs should be paid because their careers are a whole lot less short. Whole lot less.
So, Will, that was my biggest thing on the NIL stuff, is that the colleges are running through these running backs during their prime money-making years. And that was Tom's Maurice Clarett situation at 19. Right. I have no problem if you can, again, if Brooks Koepka can make the team, let him. I don't care how old he is. You tell me Bo Jackson couldn't play running back at 17, maybe in the NFL? Like, come on now. Like, Ron Simmons, we saw Ron Simmons. He was ready. But, like, if the kids, the running backs, like you just said, you're 100%, they're underpaid. And, how many carries Barry Sanders and them have in college? Yeah. Like, hundreds and hundreds of carries just getting beat up in college.
And there's not 1,000 Barry Sanders.
No.
Barry Sanders.
He didn't get touched.
He didn't get touched. He had zero line.
Well, like, think about Eddie George. How much he got? Right. How many a year? Two. If he would have been good after 1 year at Ohio State. I'm going out to my body. I'm gonna make a couple of extra million. Yeah. But the running backs getting paid to me is big, and I know that people don't like seeing all the quarterbacks moving around, but I don't think people realize how many quarterbacks are sitting on benches that could be playing somewhere else. Yep. And that's the one position that you could sit for a whole year and not play just because. I mean, every other position, the guy gets tired in front of you one time, you're getting in the game. If I'm the backup safety or something, he gets tired, sprains an ankle. His gear don't snap. You're in the game. Chin strap don't work. Not quarterback.
I agree with the statement. The quarterback is the most challenging and most important position in all of professional sports. In those sports,
well, he's the only guy on the football field not physically trying to hit someone else. Like he's the only one. Running backs still try to run over everybody.
Yeah.
Running backs are important. They run up to hit a daggone 255-pound outside linebacker.
Yeah, I don't want to tackle
inside linebacker. So they looking to hit him. They want to hit him and run through him. Mm-hmm. And that's every play. Even if they're in a passing situation, they're looking to chip on a on the linebacker or edge rusher.
So that's one thing you talk about real quick. Barry on the chipping thing. He came out on third downs a lot. Yeah, he's a bad blocker, and people don't say that. And he didn't catch a lot of balls. Emmett stayed in there and blocked. If it wasn't Emmett, it was definitely Daryl Johnson. But you wanted Emmett in there.
That's another reason.
Moose is in there. He's in there. He's an extra blocker.
That's another reason with the running backs. I agree with you. They should be compensated more. The spread offenses now, they got fewer lead blockers.
So Luke made
0.
Fullback is extinct almost.
So Luke made 63 in his career. Here's the quarterbacks this year. What they made this year. Dak Prescott got paid for going 7-9, 8-1, or whatever it was, 8-9, $60 million. Joe Burrow missed the playoffs, $55 million. Tua missed the playoffs, $53 million.
I am not admit.
Lamar Jackson missed the playoffs, $52 million.
I know it's obvious. Who's not on that list?
What?
Who's not on that list?
Mahomes ain't.
Yeah. No.
What's he getting now?
Like 40-something, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Deshaun Watson's not even in the top 10 anymore.
So there's
inflation, man.
There's 10 quarterbacks.
Groceries.
There's 10 quarterbacks making the career in one season of what Luke Kuechly made.
And half of those guys aren't any good.
No.
I mean, what Jordan?
Two of $53 million.
What Jordan Love won you in Chicago last week?
Mm-mm.
What's Herbert won you? What's Herbert won you? How many Super Bowls has Lamar Jackson been to?
You can't give it.
You can't give it to Jordan. He spotted them 21.
I think what Tom said is that the 50 defense could have tried.
Hey,
I think Green Bay was undefeated this year. When you gave it under 20.
He won 26.
Okay.
He gave him 27.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's go down the list.
27 points.
Dak Prescott, number of Super Bowls.
None.
Burrow's 2, right?
He's been to 1.
1.
He has none.
Allen?
None.
Jordan Love? Trevor Lawrence?
None.
Tua?
None.
Goff has been to 1?
1. He went with the Rams. He has not been to one with the Lions. He went with the Rams.
Brock, pretty good.
2.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Herbert?
None.
Lamar Jackson.
But this is also
Lamar Jackson. How many Super Bowls?
None. But to be fair,
10, 3 Super Bowl appearances.
The devil's advocate argument to that is, especially the AFC quarterbacks, they up until this year, you were having to get through Mahomes.
Chip, I can give an example of I was just shy, so I didn't have many dates in high school, but really it's just the fact is you didn't have many dates in high school. That's just the fact, son. Deal with the facts you can come up with. My car was old and beat up. My daddy was mean to me.
There's a reason Barkley went from Philadelphia to Phoenix. There's a reason Ewing didn't make the finals until after Jordan retired. I mean,
that's just simply, son, the ladies didn't like you, son. Just get over it.
To beat the man, you got to beat the man.
That's just the way it is.
And as far as AFC goes, Mahomes has been the man for the past little while.
That's my point. That's my point.
So that we were on college. Don't want to get back to that. So the revenue sharing, $1.7 million is what an additional $1.7 million for the FBS teams, American Conference School. This had the American Conference pays them. So those payments were that's not SEC
that's low ball.
Yeah. That's the American Conference money.
Yeah. It's America.
So quarterbacks, SEC, Big Ten, anywhere. $3 to $5 million. All right, we're going to take a break. We come back. We're going to predict the national championship. More at KDCBroadcasting.com.
Of Shelby has been serving this area for over 45 years, and now it's Honda Bonus Buck time. Get up to $1,000 on Bonus Bucks. Use it as a down payment, add accessories, or use it for a Honda Care Protection Plan. Plus, low APR financing on select Honda ATVs. Come in for all the details and ride red. Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at HondaMotorcyclesofShelby.com. Your family-owned and operated Honda motorcycle store.
Great news! Kiever Pharmacy is now able to test for flu and prescribe antivirals for those that test positive. They can also prescribe prophylactic antivirals for those that have been exposed. Kiever Pharmacy, 1814 East Main Street, Lincolnton. Hours, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Call for more information at 704-735-9072.
Some people say there are doers, and there are dreamers. But what's wrong with a little dreaming, especially when it's shared? With hard work, little dreams grow into big ones. At Kubota, we know that your work never stops, and we're inspired by those who dream. But our equipment is built for dreamers and doers, like you. Kubota, built for those who do.
Your Kubota dealer is Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive, Kings Mountain. The Clay Barnett Funeral Home in Shelby gives you 5 reasons to choose acclimation over cremation. Acclimation is a gentle, dignified process. It's a process that uses 95% water instead of fire. 20% more ash remains are returned to the family. It is a green process with no emissions and no harmful greenhouse gases. And acclimation prices start at $25.95, and payment plans are available with credit approval. Consider acclimation, exclusively offered by Clay Barnett Funeral Home. Online at claybarnett.com with locations at 303 Pfeiffer Road, Kings Mountain, and 1401 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
They've got it all at Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden in downtown Clover. From appliances to lawn mowers by John Deere and Gravely. And right now, get 0% APR financing for 48 months on all Gravely mowers. Plus, see their line of trailers and name brand tires. Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden. 110 North Main Street in Clover. Online at BoydTireandAppliance.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
Hey, we're going to hear Will's beautiful voice now.
Yes.
Let's hear it, Will.
It's about singing time, too.
Oh, no.
I hate that Tommy don't like the way I sing, but that's okay.
When you invite him to church.
Will, no one likes the way you sing.
He released an
This
album.
is not true.
I mean, your relatives.
This is not true.
Your relatives and loved ones will tell you.
See, Tom's like Andre. You can't. He's the one. You
This
can't
is
even
not
take him
true.
to church because he's going to complain about the tone of the lady singing next to him. Instead of, I can't sit there. So I'm like,
Kevin.
I said you're singing to the Lord. It's beautiful.
Kevin, you guys have lots of children. So when they were little and they come home and they just scribble on a sheet of paper. And they show you, Daddy, I drew a horse. And you say, oh, that was a great drawing.
Tommy,
that's kind of what they do when you sing, Will.
Tommy.
Okay?
Tommy.
That's kind of what they're doing when you sing.
I'm an international recording artist.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
If you are, you're the Pablo Picasso of singing. I'm just going to say it's actually terrible, but somehow it's beautiful, I guess. Somehow it's beautiful at the same time. Maybe you're not saving your best for the show.
I'm on the show kicking around. I'm not.
Lord,
really.
you're not warmed up. The Lord loves Will's amazing
That's-
grace, and that's all.
Oh my Lord.
I'm sorry.
I am not going to waste my talents for you, Tommy. So just keep hating on me.
That's a fact. You have definitely.
You won't just keep hating on me. I'm definitely not going to pull anything out of the gutter for you.
Monday night, 7:30. So, who did I have in the national championship game?
You were correct. You and I were both right.
All right. So Chip and I both had Miami and Indiana making the national championship. What we didn't have the same winner. He's got Indiana. I've got Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy had Indiana over who?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. And then Will missed it all.
Had Ole Miss versus Oregon.
Ole Miss versus Oregon. We'll have bad picks for all these next week. I didn't want to make one.
Or a bad pick.
I didn't want to make one game bad pick, so I'm going to kind of put the last 2 or 3 weeks together for next week. So let that go. We do have a good NFL bad pick this week, starting Will's Chicago Bears. We got his helmet out front. Anytime you want to put it on, Will. Anytime you're ready to put it on.
Ready for you.
Now, I did put, like, the odds are very favorable when Chicago was down 14-3. I just wish I would have waited till they were down like 21-3. I would have done even better. I said, Green Bay will piss this game away. So I did that a couple times, and then I got cute because
if there's any evidence that the NFL is rigged.
Oh, there's plenty of evidence.
Oh, Lord.
Are you okay there, Will?
All right, so is
that your phone?
So Tom, now that Ole Miss did not make it, and Miami is there, have you changed your mind on the Hoosiers winning this championship?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Professional.
Ready to be crowned this year?
Oh, hey man, you got your phone going good there, don't you?
And we're supposed to silence our headphones before the show. I mean, your cell phones before the show will.
That's all right. It's whoever in that chair. Dennis sits in that chair on Friday nights too. He's popular.
No, I'm probably. I don't know. I'm gonna look up the odds. I think it's 3-1.
Indiana's
I will
7.5.
pick Indiana on the show.
Indiana,
and I will
8.5 point favorite.
I will bet Miami on my betting app. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I think Indiana's going to win, but if Miami wins this game, it's going to pay 3-1. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Because that defense is the real deal.
Yes. If that front four, that's what I talked about yesterday. If that front four can get consistent pressure, they can make Indiana have a rough night on offense.
Yeah.
Will, who did he have? He
had
Ole Miss versus beating Oregon.
Ole Miss and Oregon. 2 O's and you went over. What do you see now? The U or the Hoosiers pulling off the big win? I'm happy for both of them being there because it kills the elitists, and they're sitting on that turn right now. That means a robot.
I didn't. I don't know what that. That was awesome. I don't know what that was. But did turn you into a robot.
But I'm gonna take the U. I like the defense.
All right.
All right. Let's see. I don't think. I mean, they facing the defense side.
Man,
You okay? I think my battery's going dead.
Is that what it is? I think you dropped it and broke it. Is that what it is?
It's not quite 3-1. It's about 2.5 to 1.
Defense on the season. Indiana, number 2 in the nation, 11 points a game. Miami, number 5 in the nation, giving up 14 points a game. Ohio State, who lost to both of them, is number 1 defense in the nation, only give up 9 points a game. Not a couple weeks ago they weren't. Nope. Or a few weeks ago, I should say. All right, so I got Miami. Will's got Miami, and the other 2 have Indiana.
All right. I'm taking on the betting app. I'm taking Miami plus 260. I mean, that's 2.5 to 1. Just a little friendly wager there. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
He probably put like 1,000 on it.
Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I got to get my prescriptions at the end of the month.
Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy.
My prescriptions are running out. My flex card balance is 0.
Your premiums went up, didn't they? All right, Tom. Have you seen
my premium went up too?
Before we go to break, have you seen the game fixing scandal?
That's crazy.
In college basketball.
Yeah, they were interviewing the kid who basically said he did it. He seemed like a good kid, and you know what? The sad thing is, he just said the same thing that when I was 19. He goes, "Man, I was just a little money hungry." I mean, he's a kid. You know what I mean? What do you expect? You start throwing big money at kids like that. What do you think they're gonna do? You know? So I mean, I'm not saying the kid did the right thing. I'm just saying that, he got talked into fixing games. Now, basketball is one of the easiest games to fix, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I don't like basketball. I don't really.
All right, Will. Cuz got a little trouble on this one. Marquise Hastings from Robert Morris.
Your little cousin, huh?
Yeah, little cuz, Marquise.
I tried to hold it. I tried to.
Oh, poor kid. He gets in trouble sometimes. They got his text with the fixers was what we got. They don't even, the people who actually are doing the worst of the crime, they don't even name them. The fixers. Well, if the fixers got a name.
What they name you?
Yeah, what is his name? Y'all name Marquis?
You put Cuz on blast. You put Cuz name right there on blast. Why do you put the fixers name on there?
No, what's going on over here, you and your mafia? The fixers allegedly recruited Robert Morris board, Marquise Hastings, and 2 other Colonials players, with one of the fixers texting another. Now there's more than one fixer. We still don't know their names. The sportsbooks had Northern Kentucky favored by 1.5 in the first half of the game. In Pennsylvania, the fixtures bet at least $256,000 on Northern Kentucky to cover the first half spread.
Because we're living in the age where we're turning the victims into the criminals.
Right.
Okay.
I agree with you.
I agree with
The
you.
players all
I mean-
underperformed. The gambling ring cleaned up. Prosecutors say Robert Morris trailed 42-23 at halftime. The next day, the Fixers were arranging to meet Hastings at a nearby hotel in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where Robert Morris was playing their next game to deliver the payout to Hastings. And he texted, "We might as well do the next one, too. This is too easy." Sorry, cuz, they got you. I ain't got no bail for you. But again, we read that whole story.
Well,
it named everybody.
At least they
included.
could have came and got him out of jail.
It named the school. It named the basketball player. It named everybody. But the dudes fixing and betting the game. I don't know their names.
Because they don't know who they are.
Oh. They got their
Yeah,
heads.
they know who they are.
Yeah.
They
They're
know who they are.
They're my cousins.
They don't know
Yes,
who they
yes,
are.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I told Tom and his cousins. Somebody come
They're
forward.
my cousins.
Somebody's got a snitch, Tom.
They gave Monopoly good reviews.
That's a terrible Don Corleone. Okay, it's like you guys in accents. It's like Kevin and his Georgia accent, and you and your. You guys are just.
Trust me, Tom. I gave up trying to impress you a long time ago. Don't worry.
Man. Could you imagine him trying out for Saturday Night Live? Give us your Don Corleone. Okay, stop it. It's like Ted Cruz did it. They had Ted Cruz trying to do voices. You might be better than his, but it's just.
My impersonations are about as successful as your gambling lines. So that's all right.
I did quite well last week. I did quite well. A lot of underdogs.
All right, as we
A
go,
lot of underdogs pulled it through.
As we go to the break, the San Jose Sharks posted this on their scoreboard between them and the LA Knights game at the ice.
There's a hidden signal in there.
Fans unite, celebrate, keep the hockey energy kicking. Now imbibe generously.
That's where it's stretched right there.
And honor the Sharks. So, if you want to know what the meaning of that means, you don't even know what they even said, I'm going to spell it out for you. FUCKTHEKNIGHT Knights. Go Sharks, Sharks, Sharks. We'll be back in a minute.
Worship services on WHS. It's the Sunday morning worship service from Calvary Baptist Church in Shelby, and on WCSL, it's the Sunday morning worship service from First Baptist Church in Cherryville.
This month's Scholar Athlete of the Month is Lan Farmer of Shelby High School. The award is sponsored by McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, and What'sUpShopper.com. Lan is a senior at Shelby High School and is the son of Fred and Katie Farmer. Lan was quarterback of the state 3A champion Shelby Golden Lions. Lan also plays basketball. He has a 4.5 grade point average. Advanced courses include human geography, English, government, and environmental services. Extracurricular activities include the Beta Club, peer group leader for football and basketball. Lan is a member of the Elevation Church and participates in the food ministry on Wednesday nights. After graduation, Lan plans to attend a 4-year college to play football and major in environmental engineering. The McDonald's KTC Broadcasting What'sUpShopper.com Student Athlete Award recognizes not only the accomplishments in athletics, but also overall achievement in the classroom and community. Sponsored by McDonald's, KTC Broadcasting, and What'sUpShopper.com.
Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook too. Is your garage door not operating correctly, or it may be completely broken? If so, call Cleveland County Garage Doors. Cleveland County Garage Doors is family owned and operated, where you get honest and dependable service. They offer great deals on door-link garage doors, and service calls start at $75. Just call CJ Waters at Cleveland County Garage Doors for service and installation. Call 704-472-9367. Again, 704-472-9367. And see them on Facebook at CC Garage Doors.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk. with Kevin and the gang.
They'll eventually turn on their mics and start talking.
Pete Man Teabags is here.
Welcome back, Saturday Morning Sports Talk.
I can't hear you, Kevin.
You can't hear me.
How
Can't
about
hear
that?
me. I hear me.
Yeah, we hear.
I hear
Some
me.
things we say off air are not appropriate.
Maybe it's just low. I don't know.
This is so much better than being in my classroom. I can actually be myself. I don't get around many other people, you know. This is the only people I really talk to all week besides ninth graders. So this is kind of fun.
And a wife who doesn't like your outfit.
Oh, she likes this sweater vest.
She likes the sweater vest. Next time I wear the sweater vest, might have to call in and be a little late. Be a little late today, boys.
Well, you got one of the sweater vests.
Hey, it works. It works.
I don't know if it's your size, but it ain't gonna matter. Apparently, it can be extra tight. Show them guns.
Don't matter, man.
You'll be good. Oh, you got it. All right, so welcome back.
Y'all just have to be here during the commercials.
Time to be stupid. You would just be a little silly and stupid. Look, real quick news and notes to go through before we. Well, I'll tell you what. We talked that at the end of the show. I want to get to the NFL and let you guys get started on that before I got some fun tweets.
Get back to my professionalism.
It's a podcast.
We don't have much of that here, Will. Don't worry, you're fine.
We're gonna start in Bank of America Stadium.
Oh yes.
Where we have Panther on Panther crime.
Panther on
Panther action right here.
So like,
oh, did he just push a girl? He pushed a girl.
No, that's a dude.
Oh, that's a dude. Okay.
yeah,
It's a dude that looks like a girl.
I was going to say, get him.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 rows from being able to fall
Oh.
on the back of the stadium in the upper deck,
Oh, you
500
wouldn't-
level.
Them wasn't too good of punches. He threw a lot of punches there in the dude.
He's got his
jumped
shirt
up
off,
and put
dude.
him out.
Look at him. Look at that. That dude's ripped, man. Look at him.
That dude ain't real.
I get that man a sweater vest.
I mean, if I looked like that, I'd be ripping off my shirt too, you know?
So like,
Oh man, he threw like 5 punches on that dude,
I
and the
have
dude
not-
got up and choked him out.
I have not went to the 500 level in Panther Stadium
Hey, didn't somebody
10
pour a
years.
beer on him?
until this year. Until this year they cheaped out on us and gave us one set of tickets up there. I had to go to that one, but I've not been up there in 10 years because I've almost never went up there and someone not fighting up there. It's usually them and someone from the
I
other
usually
team.
sit up in there all the time.
Well, they've been losers for so long, there wasn't that many people. But when they win, this is what happens. As a Cowboys fan coming into that stadium when they were winning and they're successful, this is what happens. The Bank of America is known for the 500 level fights. If you're coming in from another team, and these are fighting each other. So like when they're good, when they're bad, they ain't doing nothing. They're sitting up there, they're being good, and they're watching. You don't hear any complaints. But I'm telling you, if you go to a playoff game against the Panthers in the upper deck, you're going to see this or be involved.
Man, he ripped off his own shirt. Look at that.
I won't even I will wear a regular shirt. I won't wear Panthers, Eagles, whatever. I won't wear. I'll just wear just a plain shirt if I'm going in the 500 level because I don't want a single person up there to try to start something. It's always been like that. We went for all the playoff games. Dallas was it. It has always been. It's just ridiculous. And so
This dude come in and put that is so funny.
I don't know what they have to do to fix the situation, but I want
in the 500s.
Yeah, nothing. I guess
Put security up there.
They do need to be up there.
I mean, it's so childish.
Look, standing at the Panthers lines.
You know, you say security will. I got another solution. Put more cheerleaders up there. If the cheerleaders are dancing in the aisles, you ain't got nothing to fight about.
That ain't gonna help.
Sit down, get out of my way. I need a better view.
Hey, I can't see the fight.
All right, Will, we're going to start off reviewing. We were going to do the Panthers, but I'm going to give it to you. We'll talk Panthers after. We're going to start there with the Bears. And tell us about what happened with your pack.
Hey, it's simple. I'm going to say it the way Yeah, I sent you what. Touchdown, LSU.
We've all done that. This new micro setup's going great. Glad nothing spilled.
I did spill a little bit.
I mean, they just didn't make any second half adjustment. Well, they did. They came out and played skirt ball on offense in the second half, just trying to hold
offense. How about defense? How about they had the lead late? How about they gave up the touchdown drive?
Defense didn't even play in the second half.
Come on, Will. They had the game won.
Yeah.
Twice. They have the game won late in the game.
Twice.
And they basically just let the Rams drive all. And Stafford wasn't on his game, man. Stafford was under 50%. So, I mean, and Nakua, did you see the pass he dropped where Stafford hurt his hand? They thought he was going to have to come out of the game. Throws the next pass, drills him in the face mask from like 40 yards away, like he was throwing darts. And it's like the Rams made so many mistakes, and Stafford did not have a good day. That kept the Panthers in the game because they were outmanned. But when they went up, I'm like, this is like a Cleveland Browns game. They're going to lose. You know, of course, that won't be called the drive like the Cleveland game, but it was the same thing, wasn't it? It was the same thing. Drove pretty much the length of the field and beat them.
What was the stat?
It was in that game. It was a questionable call on the back end of that. So
which questionable call, Will? Which questionable call?
I mean, several.
Which one?
The no pass interference on the other one side and the pass interference on the other side.
PI has never been consistent.
What was the stat at one point during this past weekend that the team leading at the 2-minute warning for like the first 3 or 4 games lost every game? I mean, it was just this was one of the most we were talking about before we went on the air, and this has got to be one of the best up until the Texans Steelers game Monday night. This might have been one of the best weekends of good football games.
Yeah, you might think it was staged until that Baltimore-Pittsburgh game. And it was close. It was 7-6 in the Pittsburgh-Houston game, which was 7-6.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, because I went to bed, that's the only one I did. I lost Chip. It was like 7-6.
Yep.
I think Pittsburgh was 2-1. I'm like, Aaron Rodgers were 2-1 odds. Let's go ahead and take it. And then I woke up the next morning. Either way, I won. If Pittsburgh lost, I lost $5. If Pittsburgh won, I won $10.
Houston's defense looked like they're bowl ready.
I'm just telling you, man, they're good.
Their defense looked like
solid.
they're bowl ready.
They are a differentiating factor.
They're solid.
At this point, this kind of reminds me of the Ravens team in like around 2000 that beat the Giants in the Super Bowl. Just if C.J. Stroud plays Trent Dilfer football, and they take care of the ball, they could make a run.
Be a game manager,
and
let the defense do what they do.
Now they're going to have a tough road in front of them though. I would not want to be the teams that they're going to potentially have to play.
Listen, that's who I would want to go in and play. This is exactly who I would want to go in and play.
The Texans?
Yeah, they're going into Foxborough. This is exactly where I would want to be at if I was the Texans. Because you can stack it. If we don't beat them, we're going to have to beat them eventually anyway.
Right.
Beat them now. And then the road is easy from there.
I'd beg to differ on that, but okay.
Well, who's in the way?
If they beat the Patriots, the next team more than likely they're going to have to play the number 1 seed Broncos at Mile High, or they're going to have to play that big linebacker that plays quarterback.
Who cares? I don't think either.
You've been talking about him for the past 4 weeks. Don't tell me who cares.
Listen. That defense. I'm just saying.
It's good. I got you.
I'm just saying. They get after it with the front 4 and drop everybody else back.
Their edge rushers. They've got a pair of edge rushers that are
their front 4 is dangerous.
Yeah, the entire front 4 is good. Their edge rushers too. They can put constant pressure on the quarterback.
All right, news and notes. Scroll through some fun tweets for a second. I told you guys last week about the 49ers and their electrical station next to their field. The NFL players
Association has reached out to the agents and the 49ers about concerns about the field now. So it is official that they're looking into some of that. Let's see. Bears. Let's see. I don't read that one. It's kind of old stat. Before the game, you'd like that one. All right. Last time each NFL team was shut out in a game. It's going to be kind of surprising. Tom, it's been 11 years, 12 years now since the Cleveland Browns have been shut out.
They usually give us a mercy field goal. Yeah, there's some
The other team normally kneels in the end zone.
But look,
that
the
safety.
AFC North is through the bottom 4 teams. Last time they were shut out, the Ravens haven't been shut out since 2002. Steelers 2006, 49ers 2010, the Browns 2014, and the Bears 2015.
And the Browns had like the worst offense in the NFL the last 2 years. They've been about near the bottom.
Matthew Stafford, for you Bears fans and Rams fans wondering about it, here's some stats for you. One in last 10 outdoor games in the rain or snow, 1 in 9. Rams last 10 games in Chicago, 2-8. Current forecast for Sunday, 20 degrees.
17
18
degrees.
mile-per-hour winds and 55% chance of snow.
Football weather.
Build a dome for oh my God.
There's not. If I was rich, I would buy the Bears and move them to Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, and call them out,
Indiana,
and build them an outdoor stadium, just so they can only play football at home, have home games only in August and September. They couldn't play the rest of the year.
Tom, what do you think about this kneel down?
What?
It wasn't necessary.
Why did he do that?
Do you want to hear the gambling?
What's the conspiracy?
You want to hear the gambling? Matthew Stafford has a rushing bet of over and under a half a yard.
That would make sense because at that point, all he had to do was take it and kneel down.
Cost this guy $64,000.
So you could just bet that he would have a rushing.
It's part of his parlay, yeah. That he would
because he never runs. Yeah,
and him taking that knee put him at negative rushing yards, and this guy lost a $64,000 bet. He bet $500 in his parlay, and if Matthew Stafford doesn't take a 2-yard kneel there to end that game, he wins $64,000. Wow. Was it called in?
Thanks, Matt.
Will, we've seen some fun videos and photos over the year, and if I can't figure out how to do something with this one in your face and head on it with AI, I don't know what. But I'm just telling you, this is awesome. I could just hear him go, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and That's what every time I see this, all I think is Uncle Phil is just tossing. He lands on his head.
You know they didn't call that a touchdown.
He doesn't have possession of it. Look, right there, look.
No, look, wait. Finish the play.
Hold on.
Romeo Dobbs come over and pick up the ball.
I bet you're wondering how I got here.
Yep, that's me.
My feet are pointing towards the sky, and the ball is up there near my shoelaces.
That's the Will Ferrell. Oh yeah, we're going upside down. This ain't good.
So Will says 87 picked the ball up here. That should be a touchdown. It don't show any more of the play. That's as far as I got.
They didn't have possession after the outside the end zone. The ball can't advance any farther. It's gonna be down to 1.
Oh.
That's not what it was.
All right, so
it was 4th down fumble and they couldn't advance.
All right, Tom.
If it had happened on another down, it could have advanced.
By the way, Will, Packers are 9-3-1 with Micah Parsons. 0-5 in the games he didn't play.
Big factor.
A little bit.
All right, Tom, you're the better. So there's a guy online. I tell you, there's some people that bet different weird things, like those girls missing their layups in the WNBA. This guy has been betting his NFL games this year, called the Quarterback Milker Analytics. Matrimonial influence level of kinetic endowment rating. He is betting on which wife is more endowed.
and he's over 500 this year in his bets. So Tom, before each game, he goes and finds the quarterback's wives or girlfriends, and then bets on who's got the. And Tommy's over 50%. I'm trying to help you here. Let you do your now. So you tell Jackie when you're doing research, looking at Trevor
And he just
Lawrence.
has his head in his hands.
So this
So much for that. So much for that. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife.
Yeah, right, exactly.
There's Caleb Williams there. That's why the Packers got beat. Will.
That's a good reason. I don't know. This old lady's pretty tough too.
It said Bills at Jaguars. Advantage was Lawrence, but Josh Allen pulled it out in the
I
end.
mean, I shouldn't say.
It's amazing how much better these guys.
I shouldn't say.
How much better
Jordan's
looking
old lady.
these guys' wives are. Like if these guys can play football, there's no way you're gonna get that woman, dude. Ain't no way Josh Allen's going with that smoke show. Oh no. No. Sorry. Sorry, dude.
This was a fun one to follow on here. Them tweeting out, we got another winner. People bet it, finding any reason to bet. But I mean, it's over 50%. So happy husband, happy quarterback. The last season, each playoff team won a Super Bowl. Jaguars, Chargers, Panthers, Texas, Bills. Never Bears, 85, 49ers, 1994. So if you Cowboys fans can pick on your 49ers fans, they haven't won either.
The difference of being to a Super Bowl versus a conference championship.
Never been to a conference championship 30 years. Steelers 08, Packers 10,
Yep.
Seahawks 13, Broncos 15, Patriots 18, Rams 21, of course the Eagles last season. We'll have a new Super Bowl champion this year. I think that's it on my football fun tweets. Which games did y'all talk about while we went down the hall?
Rams and Panthers and
Rams and
Packers and Bears.
Well, I mean, we didn't even talk about the Packers, Bears.
I gave you that a specific assignment. Would you change the subject?
He started to, and then we compared Rams and Panthers, and he complained about the officiating and couldn't give specific examples.
I want to.
I did.
I want to talk about
In the last run of the Panthers, they had the PI that wasn't called, and then they got. No, I'm talking about. No.
You were talking about the Panthers?
You
okay.
talking about the Panthers. I'm talking about the Packers.
We didn't talk about the Packers. We started talking about the Packers, and then we jumped into the.
So it was
Panthers.
21-6 at the end of the third quarter, and y'all let them score 25 points.
Jeez, listen, we scored 6 points in the second half. We scored one touchdown after putting up 3 scores in the first half.
If your defense hadn't given them 25, that would have been enough.
21-6.
One touchdown. It was 21-3 at half. We scored one touchdown in the second half. And 27 points should have done it.
I agree. I agree.
Any NFL game, if you look at the numbers, if you score 27 points in an NFL game, you usually win that game. Especially being up 21-3 at the half, and defense absolutely just disappeared.
Here's the Bears' drives in the second.
Two words, Micah
He
Parsons.
didn't disappear until the fourth quarter. You have them do a field goal in the third and a pick, and there are only 2 drives in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So you give it 3 points in the third and a pick.
Tarion Hopper had the pick off inside the 5, he's local, Cleveland County.
Here's the fourth. Oh, awesome! Here's the fourth quarter drives, Will, for the Bears. 7 plays, field goal. 7 plays, touchdown. 10 plays, touchdown. 6 plays, touchdown.
Yeah. It's like they got tired.
And you guys went in the second half. Punt, 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 touchdown, missed field goal, in the end.
Wow, that Jordan Love's worth that $50 million. Give him 60.
He was in the first half.
Give him $60 million. Can we give him 70?
He had 4 touchdowns and no picks.
I will say this, and
I don't know what else you expect.
But what did he do in the second half? What did he do when it mattered?
Nothing.
Here's the thing.
I guess that was on the first.
Jordan, he was already playing with a handicapped offensive line. Already going into the game. So we all know if you don't have a good O-line, it's not but so much a quarterback can do.
I don't know.
Justin Herbert would disagree with that, but
Granted, he didn't win this past
Panthers
weekend.
losing the Rams, almost get them 34-31. Bills over Jaguars. Josh Allen, this is the Chip Carter Bowl.
Yep.
Where he couldn't decide. He picked Bills all year. He loved Josh Allen, and then he sees the Bills on the road in Jacksonville, and he got scared.
Sunshine.
The rule is always, I'm an idiot.
That SEC bias, Tom.
That SEC
bias. Had to pick that Southern quarterback in the South against that Big Ten team up north.
That's ACC bias. What are you talking about?
That's ACC bias.
49ers beat the Eagles, knock off the defending champions. Y'all, everybody happy about that?
I am. Yeah.
I mean, it was a good game. I tell you that Slay's done a good job. I mean, how many guys? I think they were saying that they signed one guy as a 10-year vet, but they brought him off the couch, and then they had a couple of the practice squad guys playing linebacker and all that stuff. Somehow, some way, they go on the road and beat the Eagles. So I mean,
they gave up.
He's boosting his resume.
If you go to that game, Tom, and I say you're the Eagles, and I say Saquon's gonna have 26 carries for 106 yards, you think you win that one?
Yes.
I mean, that's not real eye-popping, though. I mean, that's a lot of carries.
Yards. That's what I'm saying. If he's got 26 carries, you assume that we controlled and won this game.
But only had 106 yards. Yeah. So, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, if you said 26 and 170, I'd have been like.
Right, correct. Well, or even it was 150. I got 26.
Well, most teams don't keep giving it to you at that yards per carry average. So anytime a running back nowadays gets
that's still 4 yards a carry.
That's not.
That's not his average, though.
But it's better than the league average. I mean, gracious.
But it's not. It's not like okay, they dominated the game.
Right. It's not just running it down the.
I mean, that's not. That's a good game for just about anybody in the league. But that's a lot of carries for 100 yards. That's all.
My only point was the carries part. I wasn't really that concerned about the yards. Look at the other guys: 13 carries, 19 carries, 10 carries, 10 carries. Those are Drake May led the Chargers and Patriots game with the most carries and rushing yards with 10 carries, 66 yards.
That's crazy.
Like nobody's getting those type of carries, and that's just based on my point. Is just to see that many carries. Like so, Marks from the Texans, okay, 19 carries, 112 yards, 1 touchdown. They win 30-6. That's what I would expect if you see a running back at 20 carries and 100 yards nowadays. That used to be like, hey, Emmett gets that, Barry gets that. That's what we're looking for each week from running backs. They don't look for it anymore. So Eagles, like
Derrick Henry.
Eagles, I guess, messed up a little bit if they did.
Derrick Henry put 2 on you in a blink.
Chargers and Patriots. Patriots shut down Jim Harbaugh, Tom. Only 3 points for him.
Well, their offensive line has been not good, and they just. I mean, if you watch Herbert in that game, he's lucky he's like 6'6" and 260, man, because they.
Did you see the shot where he got turned around and they went right into his sternum? I thought his rib cage had been separated.
I'm telling you, man, they're gonna get that kid killed.
Yeah.
They need to get some offensive linemen out there, because he's good, man. I mean, it's just like he's good, but
they can give him time.
He's happy going home to that woman with his.
Well, in his case, he's got a bit of the Thor look to him, so like we can understand he'd be with the smoke show regardless.
but Josh Allen don't have the Thor look.
He looks like he's from Upper Kaiser. He looks like
from Dirty Hands.
He looks like he's from Dirty Hands. Which is okay, This is what it is with it.
He's got a good personality.
He got a good personality because that's what all women love. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Tom.
I got a good personality, but I was by myself a lot of Saturday nights. Yeah, I'm funny too. I make jokes. Didn't really help me a whole lot. Wish I could have played some foosball, though.
I used to have
all the cheerleaders.
I used to have some good impressions. Then I had a friend tell me I was awful.
I'm just being honest with you, Chip.
All right, Chip.
Oh,
tell everybody.
Oh, Lord.
Let's talk about the record.
I knew Kevin wanted me to share this part. All right, last week, rough week for Will. 3-3, 500. I'm right in front of him, 4-2. Tommy, good week. You were going up until the Steelers-Ravens game. You were 100%. You went 5-1 with the Steelers losing.
Turn your mic off.
And whom? Oh. Yeah, don't go to the bathroom. But going undefeated. Perfect 6-0 last week. Kevin is his stride. He's peaking at the right time. 2 weeks ago, Kevin trailed me by 2 games in our overall season standings. After 2 weeks now, he has a 3-game advantage. He's had a pretty good.
Hey, 6-0, baby. Oh, you went 6-0, so you put on your joint.
Oh, yeah, I went 6-0, baby.
He said he could go.
The Goats here. Only 2 people I know here went 6-0. Led their team to 6-0. Me and Michael. Scotty didn't do it. 6-0, baby. Playoff. The Goats here.
Actually, Scotty did do it with Michael.
But Scotty didn't make it that.
Yes, that's what the LeBron.
He missed the year that Jordan wasn't there.
Will Purdue's got like 5 more championships than Shaq, so let's rank him up there.
Yeah, put Will up there.
He's got 5, I think. Yeah, the Goats here, 6-0, baby, 6-0. Woo! We're gonna go undefeated through the playoff run here, boys. Go 0-4 this weekend.
You're peaking right now. You're peaking.
That's got a lot of games to come back from, Chip, with only 4, 5, 6 games.
Yeah, you've got padded your stats, man. Padded your stats.
6. That was fun watching all those get teams choke out and let me win. I'm gonna just be honest. All right, we got some fun Shock Joxx bad picks for the folks that do not know. We like to make fun of ourselves, and we will post our bad picks and remote ridiculous things.
I don't know if we like making fun of
that we do say.
We like making fun of each other.
In case you didn't pick up on it, Kevin's not on this week's episode.
Yes, I will not be. Actually, I am.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the Goats got to show up. 6-0. 6-0. I'm on there, Chip. Come on. I hope the first part plays my son again. I just went down the hall. I posted it on Facebook and YouTube. They both play down the hall.
We'll see.
For the love of God. Can this play? My son's starting this hall.
I doubt
Chip,
it.
say a prayer.
I doubt it. We're going to try. We'll know. All right. Here is this week's bad picks.
Nope.
How did it do that? I have no idea how it does it.
Nana?
Right, so he's got that sound. Real quick, I'm gonna try the Facebook version real quick, because that's the YouTube version. We're gonna see how many games these computers can play with. How can you watch it down the hall and it work? You plug it in.
Where's Trent Marty when you need
I know.
it?
I need an explanation for this one, because it don't matter.
Try this one.
I can't make this one full page. No! I have no idea why they're blocking like the first 5 seconds of the audio. So I have no idea how that happens. I just watched it right down the hallway. All right, we're gonna get
We're gonna crash.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. We're just gonna let them do it. We'll start with we're gonna crash. All right, here we go, folks. Who cares at this point? He said something cute. He's calling for Nana. He's asking for his Nana instead of saying bad pig.
I'm 6-0. Who cares now?
Right. He don't.
Crash.
Bad picks.
Will, this is for you. It's back. One more week.
We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so glad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble.
We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle. The Panthers will be victorious.
North Carolina.
You picked more Panthers this year than anybody else.
I am going to say Cam's going to be there beating the big drum. The whole stadium is going to be lit up and on fire. The pride of the Carolina fans are going to be there pulling their team through on this victory. I say they get the wins back to back on Mr. McVay. Panthers win.
Well, at least it won't be 4 across.
Rams get revenge in Carolina with a 34-31 victory over the Panthers.
Bad picks.
And you went Jaguars.
I'm picking the Jaguars. I hope, and part of me hopes I'm wrong. I would love for Josh Allen to get a Super Bowl, but I just this Jags team playing they're playing good football.
So with no Lamar, no Joe Burrow, no Patrick Mahomes, Allen's got a pathway to the Super Bowl, and Chip picks him to lose the first game.
OJ's Buffalo Bills circle the wagons and defeats the Jaguars 27-24.
Bad pick.
I really don't have much to say.
This game's challenging with Jalen Carter out. You just don't know how good the Eagles' defense is going to be. But Vic Fangio always tends to have a pretty good defensive game plan. Purdy, up until last week, was playing out of his mind. But I picked the Eagles to win. I think Saquon, I've said this multiple times, I think Saquon's going to be the difference tonight. The 49ers run defense had a hard time stopping the Ridgeback. Crap. So I got the Eagles.
All right, Will.
Seattle ran Rams out on the defense play. Yeah. I mean, I just stuffed it right down their throat. You go with the Eagles.
The Santa Clara 49ers go into Philadelphia and knock off the defending champions 23-19.
Bad pick.
Listen, I'm gonna take the old man. The old man still running around talking junk and playing ball and backing it up. Had the players weigh in last week, and it came down. It should have been over. The game should have been over in his hand. I think they should have took more time off the clock. It wouldn't have came down to a field goal, kicker missing a field goal. But in clutch, he still did what he had to do, get the touchdown, and take the lead. I'm going with the old man. If you have never been at the stadium there, that wind coming off that river right there, where them three rivers meet at, it's a whole different breed. So you ain't used to that all the time. It's gonna take you a little bit to get used to it.
The Houston Texans dominate the Steelers 30-6 in Pittsburgh.
Bad pick.
Yum 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 yum.
Packers. I'm just gonna go with the Packers. I'm just gonna tell you, we're just gonna go out there. We got Jacobs back. Jacobs back healthy this week. Healthy.
Who's your quarterback?
We got Jordan Love back healthy this week.
Jordan Love is going to be back playing against Caleb Williams.
Hello, William Boykins, the pride of the NFC North. The Bears, dominate the pack 31-27.
Yum 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 yum.
Bad enough. I'm on bad picks. You keep not saying my name right.
Sometimes I dream that here's me. Got to see that's how I dream to be.
The Patriots shut down the Chargers 16-3 in New England.
Like Mike. If I could be like Mike. I wanna be like Mike.
Only 2 men have led their teams to 6-0. Myself, Michael Jordan, and Kevin Hastings.
We got crash.
We gonna crash.
Bad picks.
We gonna crash.
Kevin Genius.
All right, boys. You like the goat? Michael making an appearance on the show.
I like Michael making an appearance.
Will, do you know that one time I was the first person that Michael Jordan fist bumped after a playoff winning shot?
So he says.
I was. Fist bumped me, gave me 2 high fives later after going back to the tunnel. It was a Charlotte Hornets game. Gerald Wallace hit the shot. Michael was sitting on the floor. 2 rows in front of us. We scalped the ticket before the game. Didn't know where we were sitting. We sat 2 rows behind Michael. Gerald Wallace hit the shot. Michael throws his hands up, turns around. Look, I put my fist bump out, and he fist bumped me. I went home like this.
You still haven't washed that hand, have you?
I didn't wash it for a month. All my friends were like, "You're not washing that, are you?" I was like, "Let's go home and have a play horse right now."
Got it.
I'm not missing, boys.
He fist bumped you. He didn't drop the medal.
You like how it worked that day? The first person that Michael Jordan fist bumped after a playoff winning shot.
Not his.
Not his. Gerald Wallace. No, he was just as surprised as I was that Gerald Wallace hit a shot. So everybody at the house was surprised by that one.
All right, we come back. We're gonna make some more bad picks this weekend. We're gonna break down this weekend's playoffs. KDCBroadcasting.com.
10,000 square feet of fun. We're talking about Nuggets Power Sports in Gastonia. Go-karts, dirt bikes, ATVs, and more. Golf carts, scooters, mini bikes, too. And listen up. Mention this radio ad with your purchase. Get a free helmet. That's a $100 value. They are your authorized Trailmaster and Supermoc dealer. You can lay away with 0% interest and no credit check. Financing is available. Remember, cash is king at Nuggets Power Sports. 5001 South York Highway 321 South in Gastonia. Like them on Facebook, too.
It's a gigantic store-wide Sealy mattress closeout sale at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby. Now you can save from 50 to 60% off. Offered good on in stock floor models only. There's one there for you. Also, they still have Speed Queen in stock, but they won't last long. And remember, you get next day delivery from Hendrick Appliance Sales and Service, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. On the right going down, on the left coming up.
Grizzly the Greeter says start 2026 off with a stop in at Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes in Cherryville. This is the time to save on your new Liberty Shed. Take $100 off 8-foot models, $150 off 10-foot models, $200 off 12-foot models, $300 off 14-foot models, and $500 off 16-foot models. Also this month, remaining play sets half price, on-site builds 25% off cost, and get free vinyl shutters on all Liberty Sheds. Blessed Buildings and Tiny Homes, 2268 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville, right across from Ace Hardware. Online at blessedbuildings-tinyhomes.com. Like them on Facebook, too. It's the end of the year blowout sale. Start the new year off with new furniture and save money, too. At McGinnis Furniture in downtown Cherryville. This is the week to save big money. Now take from 20 to 50% off select furniture. Dining room, sofas, chairs, loungers, rockers, recliners, sectionals, bedroom, accent pieces, lamps, and even bedding, 20 to 50% off. All during the end of the year blowout sale. At McGinnis Furniture, 303 East Main Street, downtown Cherryville. Online at McGinnisFurniture.com. Like them on Facebook, too. Is your garage door not operating correctly, or it may be completely broken? If so, call Cleveland County Garage Doors. Cleveland County Garage Doors is family-owned and operated, where you get honest and dependable service. They offer great deals on door-link garage doors, and service calls start at $75. Just call C.J. Waters at Cleveland County Garage Doors for service and installation. Call 704-472-9367. Again, 704-472-9367. And see them on Facebook at CC Garage Doors. The Cherry Pit in Cherryville now has new hours. Listen up and come on out to the Cherry Pit. The Cherry Pit is now open Wednesday and Thursdays, 4 p.m. till 9 p.m. Fridays from 11 a.m. till 9 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays from 1 p.m. till 9 p.m. Closed Monday and Tuesday. Check out the new fall drinks, and they have a new full cocktail menu. It's always a hit at the Cherry Pit. 201 South Mountain Street in Cherryville. Online at cherry-pit.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
This month's featured sandwich at the Cherry Pit
not
is
like
the Big
that.
Club sandwich. And watch for Valentine's specials coming soon.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
And Gerald Weathers.
We got a
special
special word. We got a special word from UNC Tar Heel great fan Gerald.
I'm Gerald Weathers here with Tar Heels Greatness. Listen to UNC basketball on KTC Broadcasting. I'm Gerald Weathers here with Tar Heels.
If you don't know, Gerald's a Duke fan.
I saw your dad's post.
Greatness. Listen to UNC.
That's so good.
All right, this weekend, NFL games. Let's predict the games today. Why don't they play the AFC on Saturday and the NFC on Sunday? I wonder why they don't switch it up that way. Would it make too much sense?
Probably.
Instead of they're giving two teams an advantage, an extra day of rest in preparation. Bills and Broncos. Denver, the 1 seed. Seahawks, the 1 seed. They play today, Saturday. And this was one of the other things that other people complain about is the 1 seeds playing today, Saturday, meaning that they got a bye week, and then the team that are playing, they get a short week to play them. So
They had to play Sunday, and then they get to turn around and play a short week. So the 1 seed gets home field advantage, and the team playing them.
There go train.
And the team playing them with
We're gonna crash.
extra days of rest. So Bills go into Denver. Denver favored by 1.5, $282, 37 degrees. I don't think the temperature's going to matter in this matchup. Tommy, how you break this one down?
I tell you what, man, it's tough. I like Bo Nix, though. I think Bo Nix is a little underrated. I mean, I think what a job Sean Payton's done out there in Denver. They're at home. You guys keep saying that no Mahomes is in Josh Allen's way this year, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. This is one I have to lead with this one. But I tell you what, he pulled one out of the fire. Now Jacksonville had that game won. He had to come by. I mean, that was a good ball game.
Yeah, well,
Jacksonville
most of them were good last weekend. I mean, it could have gone either way in a lot of those games.
So you spend a lot of energy there, then you got to cross the country on a short week. Go play the Broncos. Broncos at home.
Well, I'm going to stick with I've been running with him about all year long. I'm going to stick with the linebacker that plays quarterback. The big linebacker, the little linebacker that plays quarterback is out now. The big linebacker that plays quarterback, I'm going to stick with him.
Until I bring him up at the beginning of the show and you're going to say, who cares? But, no, I learned my lesson last week. If this is his best chance ever, I think, to win one, and he showed why he's one of the best in the league last week. So
you just dropped out.
I sure did. There we go. There we go. I must have been. What's happening there? But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go with Josh Allen and the Bills to, I guess, pull the upset in at Mile High.
Who will pick?
He picked the Broncos. Or no, he picked the Bills. Tom picked the Broncos.
How do I get to 7-0?
You picked the winner.
Right. The Bills are the better team of destiny, all that stuff. I just don't think Sean Payton sits at home for 13 days and loses this game at home. So we may have whoever comes out of the AFC losing to the Rams in the Super Bowl for me, like I said, anyway. I've got the Texans in the Super Bowl anyway. Forget the Bills. Wagons are not circled. Give me the Denver Broncos.
All right.
I can just hear that next week. The wagons are circled and the Bills win.
That's exactly how that's going to go. 49ers and Seahawks. Seahawks favored by 7.
It's a big
at
spread.
home. That is quite a big number. At home against the 49ers. Let's see. This season, the two teams, they split? Do we know?
I know the Seahawks beat the last game of the season. Seahawks annihilated the Niners.
Right.
They beat them 13-3, Chip.
Oh, is that? I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. It's my fault.
Seahawks.
I got the score mixed up. My fault.
All right, both of these games, Tom.
Thank you, Tom.
You sound like Terry.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point.
Both games, the total number of points, the winning score was 17 or 13 in both games. 49ers won. Seahawks won 13-3 on the road. 49ers won 17-13 on the road to start the season. So they started and ended the season with each other, and now the Seahawks get to play them again. So Chip, I'm gonna let you break it down.
That might not be a good idea. I will say this.
13-3.
Yeah. I will say this: they made an offense that had looked unstoppable the previous 2 weeks looked pedestrian the last time they played. And I'm gonna go with the number 1 seed at home. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
Will?
Niners do not have George Kittle.
Yeah, Achilles.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I just think they're playing better ball.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna make them go all the way across the country, play the Eagles, all the way back, play the Seahawks on the road, on a short week. I just like the Seahawks in this one. Okay, see, the 49ers have so many injuries.
Right.
How many
don't crash.
But Kyle Shanahan just keeps putting together
Hey,
good.
I mean, I think
Listen.
I think he's at the end of his run.
This is the SEC of the NFL. 3 of the 4 teams are from the West.
Yeah.
All 3 teams that made it from the West are left in the NFC. So good division. 3 out of 4. Who's going to come out the champion? Seahawks ended the season as the champ. I'm with Tom on this one. I don't think the Seahawks are going to win a championship, but the 49ers are too beat up this year to do it themselves. So give me the Seattle Seahawks. Give me both 1 seeds to win this one.
Chalk. We gonna crash.
Now, historically, there's always an upset this week. So you got to pick an upset if you're thinking about it.
Already did.
And it looks like I've got my upset right here. Texans at Patriots. I've got my Houston Texans going into New England and winning this game. Patriots scored 16 points last week against the Chargers. I'm be surprised if they get any more than that against this Texans defense. So I'm going to go. I'll start with Texans for the win. Tom,
How many points did they score?
I like
16
last week.
16-3.
Yeah.
And this is a team that hasn't, they haven't jumped too many time zones. They did have to go to Pittsburgh. Took care of them. 2 up-and-coming quarterbacks. I think CJ gets the win here. I think that defense. And I saw what happened to the Patriots when they blew the game against the Bills about a month ago. I don't trust them even at home. I like the Texans in this one.
Will?
We gonna crash. I like Texans in this one.
Chip?
I'm standing alone. It looks like I can't sit here and call them a scary team for the past month and not pick them right.
So they scary, huh?
So I'm gonna go the Pats at home.
Okay, we ain't crashing then.
This is the battle of the 2 schools that I wouldn't trust their quarterbacks to do anything. Ohio State and North Carolina. Somebody's got to win.
Somebody's got to pull out a victory.
Someone pull the best defense out and go with the Texans. All right, Rams at the Bears. Rams are 4.5-point favorites on the road in Chicago. Matthew Stafford on the season, 46 touchdowns, 8 picks. Will, I'll let you start this one. I got a feeling where you're going.
It's gonna be 21
degrees.
And the wind's gonna be blowing 18 miles an hour, and it's gonna be searing around. Them boys from California ain't used to that.
You're right.
Bears win.
Chip?
I would say Matthew Stafford's used to that from years being in Detroit, but he played in a dome. I can't pick against Stafford against Caleb Williams. I'm probably gonna regret this one. I'm gonna go with the Rams.
So you're saying that the Rams are going to go all the way to Charlotte, tough physical game, almost get beat, lie back. I wonder if they stayed on the East Coast.
Yeah, that just made more sense to do that.
Fly to Chicago and play a game where it's 20 degrees. They tried this in 1986 and got beat 24-0. So they were annihilated.
That is an annihilation. That's an accurate
That
assessment.
was that Super Bowl shuffle. And every time I see that, I guess I didn't notice when I was a kid, but Walter Payton and Jim McMahon, they did that video the day after they got beat by the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
And McMahon and Walter Payton were so mad they wouldn't do the video. So they did it later and kind of superimposed them in there. So, but anyway, who cares about that? Bears win at home. It's my parlay. My parlay straight up. Texans and Bears.
You picked this one yet, Chip?
I did. I picked the Rams.
I agree with Will that these California boys might not do too well in the 21-degree cold.
Just because they're from California doesn't. I mean, the team is from California. Doesn't mean
But Tom, you didn't let me finish my thought. I don't trust the California girl quarterback with the finger paint playing at 21 degrees. That finger paint's going to crust off or something. He's going to be worried about his stars.
You ain't trusted that.
He got a cuticle.
You ain't trusted that quarterback with his fingernail paint all year.
I'll say this.
Now he's playing the Rams.
Devontae played at Lambeau.
The champs are here.
Devontae did
played at Lambeau.
Yeah.
But he spent the last year in freaking California.
Listen,
San
I
Diego.
watched the Cowboys run
LA.
out rookie Dak Prescott in Lambeau against a real quarterback, and they got smoked, all that stuff. They're going to run out Caleb Williams out here in 21 degrees in his fingernail polish against Matthew Stafford and the Rams. Come on, man. But this game might be 40-6. Rams players getting smoked. You better hope they are.
Oh, me. Oh,
Aaron,
me.
whatever his name, might come out of retirement just to do
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
All right, we come back, we'll finish up the show, touch on the Hornets some more at ktcbroadcasting.com.
You could be our special Valentine's sweetheart. Register to win a $500 Valentine's shopping spree. Also, you could win a dinner for two, roses, candy, and jewelry. All you have to do is register at one of our participating merchants, including Arnold's Jewelry on South Washington Street in Shelby, at Standing in the Gap Thrift Shop on East Main Street in Lincoln, at H&M Industries, Highway 74 West in Shelby, at Bradley's Incorporated, Highway 74 West in Shelby, at Lewis Feed and Seed, Highway 321 South in Gastonia, at Whiskey Mill Bar and Grill on Pennsylvania Avenue in Bessemer City, at West End Sales, Highway 18 North in Vale, at Carolina Furniture Mart, North Aspen Street in Lincoln, at Discovery Nissan on South Post Road in Shelby, and at Allison Golf Carts on Highway 150 south of Bowling Springs. Grand prize drawing will be Friday, February 13th. Register today. You could be our 2026 Valentine's sweetheart.
You are ready to ride with a 2013 Honda Odyssey EXL van at Oak Grove Auto Sales and Service. It's a local trade-in and dealer service, plus brand new tires, new timing belt, brand new water pump, sale priced at $84.95. Check it out today and be sure to get a pre-winter checkup on your vehicle. Check those tires, antifreeze, brakes, shocks, windshield wipers, lights, and more. And insurance work is always welcome. That's Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road, Kings Mountain, online at oakgroveauto.com, and check with them for employment opportunities. The time is now, right now. Get to Today's Pro in Shelby and get ready for the cold winter weather ahead. Check out the line of gas logs. Today's Pro has a great selection to choose from. Plus, they'll install them in your home. And they offer great service, too. When the power goes out, your gas logs from Today's Pro will keep on burning. They do it all. Today's Pro, 1325 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Call 704-600-8393. Online at thetodayspro.com. Happy New Year from Innovative Pool Designs in Kings Mountain and Belmont. Make 2026 the year you install that swimming pool that you've been dreaming about. Innovative Pool Designs in Kings Mountain and Belmont bring paradise to your backyard. And drop by their showroom and see the new line of hot tubs on display, plus new outdoor grills. It's time to get started on the pool of your dreams at Innovative Pool Designs, 629 East King Street in Kings Mountain, also at 6426 Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont. Like them on Facebook and visit the website at ipdnc.com.
Save up to $3,000 on select Kawasaki off-road motorcycles at Full Throttle Power Sports in Lowell. Also make light work for your wallet with a new Suzuki with financing as low as 1.99% APR for 60 months. And how about the new Slingshot with 1.99% APR financing with $1,000 customer cash and zero money down. And meet the new Polaris RZR Pro lineup at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
It's the end of the year blowout sale. Start the new year off with new furniture and save money too at McGinnis Furniture in downtown Cherryville. This is the week to save big money. Now take from 20 to 50% off select furniture, dining room, sofas, chairs, loungers, rockers, recliners, sectionals, bedroom, accent pieces, lamps, and even bedding, 20 to 50% off, all during the end of the year blowout sale. At McGinnis Furniture, 303 East Main Street, downtown Cherryville. Online at McGinnisFurniture.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
All right, we got some random tweets and fun real quick. Luxury tax Dodgers signed Kyle Tucker, 4 years, $240 million. With the luxury tax money included in that, the Dodgers will be paying $126 million a season for Kyle Tucker. That's more than 11 teams' entire payroll.
Yep.
So there's the Dodgers doing more deferred money deals. Current combined payrolls by division. NL West just crossed the billion-point mark. NL East is 989 million. AL East 986. The AL West 838. NL Central 680. And Tom, the AL Central 573 million.
With the old poor Midwestern towns, Cleveland, Detroit,
St. Louis.
Y'all are so absurd.
You can give a Yankee fan
Minneapolis.
1,000 reasons for any Dodgers fans they won't.
All right, you want this? Owner's wealth by Major League Baseball. Mets, Steve Cohen's first, $23 billion. Blue Jays second, $19 billion. Dodgers third, $7.3 billion. Ninth in the top 10, Paul Dolan of the Cleveland Guardians, $4.6 billion. 2 spots below him, Cardinals, Bill DeWitt Jr., $4 billion. Scrolled down to 23rd, Hal Steinbrenner and the New York Yankees, $1.6 billion.
Chip.
Don't tell me y'all are. Don't tell me you don't have the money.
Chip, how do the Steinbrenners make their money?
What does it matter?
No, wait a minute. Yes, it does, because they run different businesses.
Okay.
Right. You don't make business selling turkeys and turn around and pay a pitcher with your turkey money. You pay your pitchers with your baseball money. Well, maybe they should, but what I'm saying is like David Tepper he's the most expensive. He's the second most wealthiest, I think, in the NFL. But like the Steinbrenners if the Steinbrenners make $1 billion on the Yankees, and they spend $600 million more than the whole NL Central, like how can the Cardinals, who've only made $200 million, turn around and spend it? Even though, let's say Budweiser owns them, you can't turn around and say, Budweiser, you pay the Cardinals bill. That's the problem that you guys can pay. You guys can pay more than anyone else can. It's not a will, it's a can. And it's not. But you want it to come out of the owner's pockets from other things.
Well,
that's not going to happen.
The top 3 teams is because the top 3 teams spending money right now are the Mets, the Dodgers, and the Blue Jays, and they're running away with it. I think I obviously being a Yankees fan, I don't have the right to say this, but I would hope y'all would agree with this. This is just you don't want a salary cap.
Up on that.
You don't want a salary cap.
Yeah,
exactly. That's
why.
Yeah.
Why?
So we can compete.
May the best man win, right?
So you want
to hear what I said?
This is America, right?
America,
right?
The math don't math is what I'm saying. App State can't afford to pay the same quarterback.
So we gonna just let these?
We're playing in the same championship.
Listen, we gonna let these daggone college teams just willy nilly buy them a championship every year.
Isn't Will Boykins a Green Bay Packers fan?
He is.
Not seeing any irony in that position there.
Well, no.
If you had a salary cap and didn't have one in football, the Green Bay Packers would never win another game.
You'd be hosed.
No, we win because we just pick quality players.
Wrong. Like you've been doing for the past few years?
Wrong.
Yeah. All right, real quick, 65-game rule in the NBA. The players are complaining about it. Here's Giannis. I'll be honest with you, 13 years in the league. I think I've played 65 games every year. I'm still going to try to play 65 games, but it's hard.
Oh, my gosh.
They're asking them not to.
Playing
Can you please
basketball.
70% of the time? Can you cut 70% of your contract?
You make millions.
And they just.
No. I would take every Friday off. Hey. Kids, not feeling it. See you Monday.
Well, and me and Terry used to talk about this quite a bit. You have the Draymond Greens of the world making $25 million, averaging 7 rebounds, and
averaging a triple single.
And so, like, how do you expect guys like that? How do you expect the Cody Zellers of the world getting paid $12 million to hustle when that's his job is to hustle? Like Bill Wennington didn't get paid $25 million. He got paid $1.5 million. The ball's on the floor. You better dive on the floor.
Scottie Pippen didn't make $25 million.
Like that's how you used to get paid. You're paid to be a hustler. Now everybody getting paid $10 million. You're not going to dive on that floor and bust your knee when you're worth $10 million.
You got a league bunch of Cam Newtons.
Oh.
What you got?
NBA standings, of course, for you guys out there. Oh, that didn't work.
That's the only sport that the players don't play.
Yeah.
Yeah. In football, you don't You don't sit your
Well, to
quarterback.
Tom's point, it's easier in basketball to just not give your best effort.
Your football, you don't see quarterbacks sitting there, hey, I got to rest this game. I tweet something. They get out there and they play. It behooves me that these daggone canned basketball players saying you can't play 80 games of basketball.
Is it the guaranteed contracts?
They make.
I think that's the
Because football, you
And
get
I'm
cut
not
tomorrow.
mad.
Football, you get cut tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not mad at them making money. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at them making. Don't take what I'm saying.
If the market's providing them that money,
yeah, make all the money you can.
But-
Because the league's going to make all the money.
earn it.
Yeah,
Our Charlotte Hornets are.
Giannis doesn't want to play, but his team's not even in the playoffs.
No, they're in the 11th spot right
Sounds
now.
like
He's been
you-
trying to get traded all year. So
sounds like you got more work to do there.
For you Charlotte
Giannis.
Hornet fans out there, we're in our usual spot in the 12th seed.
Actually, a little better than our usual spot.
You're only 4 games out of the 10th spot.
Nobody is consistent as the Charlotte Hornets getting in 12th, being in 12th place in the NBA.
And getting a mediocre draft pick.
They allow 2/3 of your conference to get in, and we can't never get in. Good job, Charlotte. 15-26 in the year, 15 games out first. Detroit's first, Celtics second, Knicks third. Out west, Oklahoma City, San Antonio, Denver, Minnesota are your top 4. Put you on the guys on the spot right now. NBA Finals, before we go, who do you got right now today, Tom?
Thanks for putting me on the spot. I think the Knicks somehow will get there.
Tom, you kind of.
Yeah, I think the Knicks will get there.
I've got a theory.
Oklahoma City.
You said Knicks and who, though, Tom? There's 2 people in the finals. Who y'all got?
Oklahoma.
Yeah, real quick. Who you guys got in the finals?
I'm sorry, Oklahoma. I thought we were doing East and West.
I'm going to go Celtics, Oklahoma City.
Chip?
After the Knicks trade for Giannis, it's going to be the Knicks and the OKC Killers, the Spurs, in the finals.
All right, y'all ready for it? The reign of terror begins this year.
If you say the Lakers, I'm walking out.
The reign of terror begins this year. The San Antonio Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
They might.
It's
not a bad pick.
They're making the Thunder.
About to shut it down.
They're the Thunder's kryptonite.
If Wemby could gain about 15 more pounds.
I mean,
if he could grow a couple more
he
inches.
can guard Jokic too. He can guard about all of them. All right, we'll be back next week. KTC broadcast on shockjox.com.
Man, I only do things incredible can, cause I am seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me, cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you, cause I